Oh, Solobadjo.
Solobahai resubscribed X8. Another stream I'm missing cause of work. Sucks, but I'd catch up with videos from YouTube. Still a peasant.
Still a peasant. You are indeed, Solobadjo. Still a peasant. But only just. You know, 8 months. You're getting there, my friend. You're getting there, my friend. And a very valued member of this Clate community. I said the word, everybody. Good morning, all. Hope you're good. Hope you're well. The song does go on forever. It really does. It's a long one. Especially when, like, sometimes that's really needed when I'm trying to get stuff ready and I'm not ready for the stream. Today I was, but I'm like, I'll just come straight in when the song's on. So I was like, kind of like, right, we're going now. Yeah, I'm leaving. Okay, fair enough. You off somewhere, are you, Ollie? Welcome in, though. Cheers, all. Get your coffee cups up. Look at the frothy toppy on that one. Lovely, lovely. No, yeah, I did say Clate Community. Sorry about that, everyone. It's a thing. That's I'm not sure we're using it with the emotes like that, Notfler. I'm not sure we can do that. How are we doing though, everyone? We've got Dan, welcome in from Spain. Notfler's in, Ollie's in, Kokota's in, Solobadjo's in, of course, with the 8-month resub. Let me do some sub emotes actually for that one. Appreciate you. We've got Brad in, we've got Lloydie in, we've got Corey in, we've got Dandino in, we've got James in, we've got Ovlad in. Look at that first time chat from Ov, and he was the first one in today. He's done well there. Me6 worked for once. Really? What time did it manage to work? 1 minute ago. We're still 5 minutes late, Me6, but not the worst. You've done a lot worse than that. Yeah, I say worked 5 minutes late, exactly. Wolves absolutely woeful yesterday. Let's have a good stream to cheer me up. I'll do my best. Weird old game, isn't it, football? Quite an interesting day of football, actually, yesterday. We can chat about that a little bit. Wolves, yeah, terrible. Bottom of the league. Not great. Brentford score very early goals. I thought they were washed because they didn't score in the first minute and then scored in the second. Which is just... Did you see the tweet? Somebody tweeted saying, like, we didn't concede the first minute, and then obviously they conceded like 20 seconds after that. Excellent stuff. Not if you're a Wolves fan, obviously. Did you see the Jimenez assist? I did. Lovely little, like... I didn't quite understand how, like, physics-wise, how he managed to get the ball up there. But yeah, it was lovely. Who comes in as the new Wolves manager? I have no idea. It's because they didn't have kickoff. Yeah, I saw he was talking about it, Frank, wasn't he? Saying, yeah, we're a bit slow today. We didn't win the toss. We've been practicing the toss. Fair enough. Wolves manager. Who's Portuguese and sort of slightly good? Conceição, maybe? Is he a bit above? Is he a bit difficult to get? Potter would be cool. Big Sam Christ. Mourinho is Portuguese. Yep. That's not happening though, is it? Conceição could be quite a... that's also quite fiery, isn't it? Very different to Gary O'Neill, I would say. Anyway, chat, we will we can put the world to rights with these things, can't we? We've got some Football Manager to play. We should have a pretty much full stream today. I'm going out for a roast, so I will be departing whenever that is needed, but we should be able to get pretty much the full time in, and we should be busy because there's a lot to do in this save at the moment. I'm very excited about it. I did a tweet. If you want like an update on, if you want to look at any of the players, I tweeted out like the players we've signed and a bit of an idea of what the team might be, and we'll go from there. Ooh, a roast, you say? Yeah, it's just needed. Kat's back now, isn't she? So I can you know, say we should go for a roast, and we are. So Richao Clato, although that's a bit more Brazilian. It is, isn't it? And I don't know. I mean, they've given me the Wolves job shockingly once before. I reckon I could do it again. Has Ben now got a smut? He has got a smut emote. Okay. That makes actually way more sense than it really should, doesn't it? How are we though all today? We good? Are we well? How are things? At 7 maybe. What are we up to on our Sunday? Dinnies would be awesome for Wolves. Dinnies coming in and doing the same thing that he did with Andre at what's it called? Fluminense, maybe. That's quite fun, isn't it? Where's Lenny? Lenny's downstairs. Yeah, he's not up here, but he is he's with Cat downstairs today, I'm afraid. Solid 4.5, that's above halfway. Strange how much Wolves have fallen off. O'Neill seemed to be a coup for them last season. He did seem good for them, didn't he? The problem with Wolves is, I've solved it by the way, rubbish defence. That's it. And also not a great attack. Quite a good midfield though. Turns out you can't just have quite a good midfield and be good at good. Kind of need more. And I feel like O'Neill's not making some weird decisions, but it might just be because of that maybe. Don't know. Hung over on a train to pick my car up, so a 2 out of 7. Ugh. Is that because you had a good night though, Kokota? Because in that case, you kind of have to take the rough with the smooth, don't you? Like the amount of goals Files scored yesterday. 5. Files scores 5 yesterday, Ollie. Get in. In fact, perfectly the whole game. The whole game had 7, so 5 out of 7 is perfect. There we go. There we go. That is outrageous. Did Hereford play yesterday? I didn't actually see the Hereford score yesterday. I'm sure, Ollie, you could probably tell me faster than I could find out at the moment. I don't know. You won 5-2. Yeah, I assume they did win 5-2. Not for you've worked that one out. Morning, James. Welcome in, buddy. Hope you're good. I'm scrolling down as if I'm going to find it. They drew 0-0. That's why I didn't see much about it. Away at Alfreton. So, yeah, that sounds great. That sounds about as good as the Everton-Newcastle game, which was not great, was it? Maths with Notful are very good. Right, chat. Shall we jump into the game? Me 6 beat you here. Geez, magical. What is going on there? That is terrible from you. You went out for Oktoberfest. Okay, so you have had a good time. So what you can't moan about the hangover. It's very much self-inflicted and because you've had a good time. All right? Fogman, Malcolm in, I think I said then. Welcome in, Fogman. It's because your name being Fogman. It always throws me off. How are you, my friend? Hope you're good. Hope you are well. Yeah, Alfred are horrible to play against. They are the most direct team of all time. Yeah, fair enough then. We'll take a 0-0 away draw, I think, and just move on with life. I was encouraged swapping my canister for my soda stream, to be fair. Decent excuse. Okay. Swapping it. Not just buying a new... Do you hand the other one back in, do you? That's fun. Olek as redeems gift a sub. Olek, you're going to have to say something in the chat so that I can click on your name. Should you require me to... Or maybe I can do it here. I can. You're not currently get subbed, so I assume you want this for yourself, my friend, which is absolutely fine. It's what it's there for. Would you like me to gift a sub to you? I think I can click it from up here, which I didn't know I could do. I'm doing it anyway. Congratulations, Olek. You've used your channel points, hanging around in the channel long enough to get yourself a sub. It's what it's for. It's what it's for. That should come through, hopefully. Recycling scheme, decent. Is it? That is interesting. I didn't know you could do that. I suppose it's recycling. Yeah, I didn't know you could hand it back in.
Tier 1 sub to Olek, me too.
Recycling is what you've written there. There you go. Get the sub. Get your sub emote up. Gifted sub emote even though I did it. You can exchange the empty one and you get money off the new one. That is nice. They reuse the old. There we go. Didn't know you could do that. I haven't used my soda stream in ages though. Maybe new house, new setup with a soda stream. Excellent. Do you know why I haven't used my... I think I've told you this. The reason I haven't used my soda stream in ages is because... Got a notification on my phone there. On my watch. Is because somehow some garlic got into one of my bottles. So that bottle tastes really strongly of garlic whenever I had soda stream water in there. And that's horribly... I don't know how that happened. Like, maybe it's when I was washing it or so, I don't know how, but it tasted of garlic. Maybe I was sabotaged. But then, that one tasted like garlic. And then, so I have so many questions as well. Not optimal for a bottle of soda. Really wasn't. But the problem was that I've got 2 other bottles that I put my soda stream in. The other 2 started tasting like garlic. Because in my head, I was mentally, combining the fact that this bottle tastes like garlic. So then now I've just stopped drinking it because I didn't like garlic water. Is there garlic in the machine? No, because I tasted the water. It is, and I know that there's not in those other ones. There's definitely not, but it just put me off. You know, when you get put off things like that, it's just what happened. You're moving house. This setup and roof area is elite. It is, isn't it? It is elite, but hopefully the next one's going to be more elite. But onion in it won't taste the garlic anymore. Problem solver right there in the chat from Will. You Mandela affected yourself into thinking it tastes like garlic. Yes. But yeah, the plan is to move. So hopefully the next setup will also be elite. But it is a ridiculous setup, isn't it? Just in the loft. It's a lovely little room we've got ourselves, really, isn't it? Anyway, should we jump into Football Manager? Oh, I'm not massive. That's good. That's good. I'm not actually massive. Because we've got a lot to talk about. Placebo is a crazy effect, isn't it? Go on then. How's the house hunt going? Well, we found somewhere single for life. We've had an offer accepted. We just now need to make it all happen. So yeah, Anfield 3 out of 7. I couldn't think of anything. All right, I'm not gonna lie to you. I just couldn't think of anything, James. It's better than nothing, but it's not great. All right.
X25, 25 months.
Oh, this is long.
How into are we
From
this
beyond.
morning? I would like to say that Everton versus Newcastle was like watching paint dry, but there is one thing for certain: someone will be gone this season. Eric Ten Hag I've heard tonight. I seriously hope he isn't. Give him a lifelong contract so he can stay forever.
I fully agree. Can I ban him for that message, says Ollie. I fully agree. I hope Eric stays forever. And they kind of stay in this sort of limbo between being completely terrible and being half decent. Because they aren't even quite there yet, are they? From Beyond. Beyond, thank you very much for the 25 months. Chat, I know it was a long message, but we still need to show him some respect for the 25-month sub, okay? I've done some emotes. You've banned me for less. Yeah, but that's you. That's you, Magical, isn't it? That's I think that's different, isn't it? Anyway, chat, this is what I am working with. Help me out. Help me to decide what we're actually going to do about the rest of this window. I've also made some decisions which I need to show you. We ended yesterday's stream on the conundrum of whether we sold Adrian Sola. I've sold Adrian Sola. So that's happened. That's just happened already. I also did sell Ericsson Dos Santos, Draskovic, and I think Aguiar since yesterday. So we have got some serious money that we can spend. I decided to Adrian Sola goes because even though he's amazing and he's really good and he could easily just do the role we want, he's a bit more defensive and we want our own lads, don't we? We want our own lads. Is Nameless dead? Nameless is not dead. He's just got a slight injury at the moment. So Nameless is here, look. Nameless, I've gone to this. So tell me what you think of this. It's a 4-4-2. Well, 4-2-4. Slightly. I'm trying to get our best players to be playing in the right roles a little bit more. He's a bit lonely on the bench at the moment. He is. Keeper is in. We'd got this one done yesterday. I finished it off after the stream. Keeper is in. He looks outrageously good by my money. So hopefully he actually is good in game. But he's in. Shelley at right back. I'm a little bit worried that this might stop us from winning games, but it is Shelley at right back. Hopefully he's learning it. He's played a few friendlies. I accidentally played him as a wing back. I did toy with the idea of pushing this up to here for a bit, but I think it's probably a little bit more balanced if I put him down here. Now you can make Jesus saves puns. Exactly. Yes, we can. Bagputs. Exactly that. So Shelley, I think we need to think about it. Maybe get a serious right back just in case the fun stops. And when the fun stops, stop. But we'll see. Diamande Ran, and then our backup centre-back is F.A. Chan. So we've got 3 really good centre-backs there. And I think there's even another one, right? I'm selling this guy, by the way. He's not homegrown at club, and we're getting 48 million for him. 9 positioning. He's got 3 tackling, Dubby. Way worse than the positioning. Have him at wing-back, then tuck Camavinga in, maybe. Naruse looks really good, yeah. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. A proper right back for the big games. That's it. That's what I think we might need to do. Camavinga as an inverted wing back. Well, he's left-footed. And I kind of just like... He just suits being... He does like just being a wing back. He's the most bang average centre-back. He is, but maybe because he's English. 48 million we're getting for him from Valencia. So he's off. Other teams are in for him too. I might need to actually see if we can get... Let's offer him out for 49 and just see if we can get the auction going again. They aren't spending the Jesus money well. They're not, are they? I've also got the bid in for Atabolu, by the way. They're spending more money. They're replacing their keeper with Atabolu from us for 36 million. Which is actually, that is actually spending it well, I think, because he's really good. But he is 33. So there is that. But we are going to get him gone too. So there is more money coming in. This guy's got a bit of 4.7. I don't know if he'll go. The other ones I need to work out what happens. Paletti, I think we keep. Ruggiero, I think we have to keep. Tamiao, Domingos. These ones are ones we decided to keep. I'm just going to put the ones we like on. Graham Fraser? Did we like Graham Fraser? I can't remember. He's homegrown at club, so I think we do like him, don't we? For now. Have we got a backup keeper? Yeah, we've got 2. They're both rubbish. This guy, Gaston Oliveira, 5'11", 26, and go on Bernard. Gueron Bernard, also rubbish. Too similar to Ryan Fraser, bin. Goffrey, well, maybe. Yeah, Valencia basically said have the money back, didn't they? Ruggiero isn't bad, but he's now old on stupid wages. Yeah, so I think we have to keep him until we can sell him. But we can use him, at least in the meantime, can't we? So we've got... We actually don't have any more centre-backs then, though. It's just Chan, these 2. So we've got 3. and then Ruggieri, which I guess we just... I mean, he's more of a left back anyway. For some reason, I was thinking he was a centre back there. But no, he's a left back. I just don't really want to use him. George Webster keep. Yep, you're right. Valeri is at the moment our only natural right back. So I guess at the moment he's a keep. But I think we sign one. Which keeper should we keep on here? Or none of them and sign another one? Because they're all a bit rubbish. Aren't they? Brian Austin. We looked for the loan, but he's our only backup striker really at the moment. And he is homegrown nation. None has signed Goffrey in my unbiased opinion, but there is that, yes. Did I decide to keep Kasim Harb? He's actually all right. Some big money, isn't he? He's not amazing though. Is he one I should sell as well? He's homegrown nation. None get a decent English to help homegrown nation. For the keeper, that makes sense actually. Is Pat Painter on the card? You tell me. You tell me, Pringle. I think you're right. I think we do get a backup goalkeeper that's English. Even better if we get a backup goalkeeper that's English, that is that's homegrown at club, would be even better, wouldn't it? He's on the pitch. Good backup at horrendous wages, exactly. I don't really mind about age with a keeper. They are not keepers that are coming up there. This is where look, for some reason, the filters don't work. That definitely says natural at goalkeeper, yes. There we go. You know me, but would help you, but you know me, but would help you. Basically put the subs as a second 11. Yeah, actually, good point. All right, let's do that. So you know which position you need. Okay, so keeper, we don't have one, is what we're saying. Right back, Valeri. Left back, we don't have a backup left back either, do we? We don't even... Well, no, Ruggieri is the backup left back, isn't he? Centre backs, F.A. Chan, and then no other one. So we leave this one spare. Defensive midfielder. George Webster, is his tackling good? Is he more of an attacking one or a defensive one? He's kind of a... I think maybe advanced... What's his passing vision? He kind of could do both, but I reckon he's probably good positioning. I think he's more of the AP, would you say? So like... But then again, did you sell Solar? I did, Dubby, yeah. Decided the money was just really good. George Webster there. And then whoever comes in, I think. And then wingers. I mean, we've just got loads of them, basically. Right wing. I need to train you. I need to... But all of the wingers play on their natural sides, and I want to retrain them so that they can play on both. So, no name, he is nameless, is training as a right winger inside forward. Morning, Breezy. How are you? Hope you're good. And I'm also training Vazquez to play on the other side, as you can see too, because he's right-footed. I want him to be able to play on the left too, and maybe even in the middle at some point, just because I think we like with Atletico, it's really good that they could all play in different positions, wasn't it? Why is he called No Name? He hasn't got a name. Isn't it eating their CA? No. What does that even mean? It won't be... No. They're all basically like... Vazquez is 26. They're at their max. They're at their full current ability. Now, if you can train them, just play other positions. These attributes aren't going to change. If it doesn't matter what their CA is at, if their attributes are where they are. I think you're like... The CA is only the limit to where their attributes can get to. Their attributes are already there, type of thing, if that makes sense. Is Brian Austin the striker who's on loan at Leicester? Yes, he is.
Okay.
He is, yeah. They will lose PA, but it will go back up. Yeah, but also they won't lose PA if they've already reached their PA. CA. They'll lose it. What you mean is their star rating will be lower. Yeah, anyway. Also, I think you're reading into it way too much. Their current ability is also determined by the amount of positions they can play. Yeah, so also, you're reading into a hidden number that means nothing compared to their attributes anyway. Not something you need to worry about. More positions change their CA, maybe some of the attributes drop one. No, the attributes won't drop because of this, I don't think. No, they won't. A star rating will. The attributes won't change because they're learning a new position unless they were going to change anyway. Because they're playing in a position they're not familiar with. Just for fun, I've given 1 billion to a National League team and see what they can achieve. Also, we're talking about such negligible amounts that it's not. He'll be better if he plays on that side because of he's right-footed. So that's kind of that means more than anything else in this case anyway, doesn't it? You've given 1 billion to a National League team and see what I can achieve. Go for it. It might be quite easy. Who are you two at the start of an FM cycle? Exactly. Right. So, does that mean any of these can go now? Because Thomas Jones is rubbish, we decided. He can definitely go. Let's offer him out. Is he he's homegrown at club, though? I'm going to see if there's a homegrown at club keeper, because I think that will help us. By Chetic back might be fun. He might be homegrown. Not sure. Morning all. How are we all on this lovely Sunday morning? I'm good. Thank you, Lawless. How are you? No, they didn't want to loan him back, Ollie. I tried. They just said no. He needs another loan. Yeah, I might do that. Is that because of Wolves, I assume? Low. Let's do homegrown status is... Can I do club? Homegrown status is... What's my way to do this on here? I'm supporting the piece before... I'm enjoying the piece before United let me down again today. Yeah, I'm quite looking forward to that. I'm going to be having my roast, though, but... Trained at... I don't know how... I can't remember how to do this. Trained in, then change it.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, there it is. Sorry. I thought I had to change it here. Trained at club, Liverpool. 15 to 21, 0 to 21. That opens it up, right? So, let's do that one. These are the best keepers that were trained at... We could get we could get Kelleher back. At 36. Does it have to be 15 to 21 or can it be 0 to 21? Or 15 to 21, does that open it up wider? Is the one that matters. Okay, let's do 15 then. There might be a few more. There is a guy called Tom Clayton, by the way. Imagine he was my son and I just didn't know this whole game. That'd be ridiculous. Is he your son? No, he's not. We've checked. Also, my name in games is Clates, so I think the son will be called Clates. So, Darren Morrison is at the club already, no? He is, yeah. So why don't we just use him? That's a good shout, TS. Should we don't even need to buy one, we just use him. So it's Lenny's son. Can Lenny have a son? I think he could, but I think he would be in favour of personnel, wouldn't he? It could be Lenny's son, yeah. Yeah, we should just use this guy as our backup, right? He's got a full Scotland cap. He's solid enough, I think, to be a backup. I know he's 1.5 stars, but he's only 19, so should actually improve too. Good, good pros and cons as well. I'm just going to put Darren Morrison in there. Can you check Lenny's favourite personnel? I can actually, yeah. I'm going to check it as well. Just in case. Has potential, yeah. No, John Dole Thomason is his friend, and Kevin Foley, former backroom staff, who's the assistant manager that I've now sacked from here because he was just in cahoots with... He'll probably go to Arsenal now. I sacked him, sorry. That is because, by the way, I've brought in some more staff. I need to do more, and I've tried to do more. Kolo Toure is now here as assistant manager. He's not very good, but he is Kolo, and he's been with us for a long time, hasn't he? Must be good considering Jesus is our keeper. True. Exactly. That's a good point, actually. Brought in this person as a goalkeeping coach. Got a few more coming in, look. Inns. These guys are coming in as staff members. Hopefully to make us actually better on this. Because at the moment, it looks rubbish. Right, so we've sorted our keeper backup situation. With a homegrown at Club 1. What we're doing here? Darren Morrison. That does really mean that I can sell these two. So move on to our next position, right back. Yep. Can I get a bid for you? No. Just see if anyone bids for him. And Bernard. No bids for him. Oh, he's skipping over the fact that Zlatan was on that list. He's very good. He's actually really good. I wasn't just doing this for a joke. He's got 19 technical training and then quite good over here. He's going to be our technical coach. I was going to say, you fully committed to Shelley at right back. I think for big games, we might need to sign a new right back. And we've got options. We could just go and do. I think it makes a bit of sense. And I think he's solid. We could just go and do this. Oh, no, he's left back. Oh, yeah, Jose Ricardo was right back. We could get Andre for left back, by the way. I'm not against this if we get a bit more money in. Did you see the Birmingham manager's excuse for losing was that Charlton has spent money? Birmingham spent 10 million plus on one player. They have. I didn't see that, though, no. We'll come back to left back. Let's think right back. We only have Valeri. Who is our best right back option? Is there a right back that's homegrown at Liverpool? Might as well have a look. Wait. Vasquez is homegrown at club. Oh. Didn't even realise that. Vasquez could be our right back, by the way. Trent retired, yes. He's not worth 100 million. Andre, no. I mean, he is, because basically every player in the save is worth around that these days at this sort of stage, isn't it? He must have joined young, yeah. I don't think so, greyed out man. I may have done from raids. It may have just been left on. I wasn't watching, I'm afraid. But I wasn't. Maybe I just raided and then it must have raided all the way through, I think. He would do a job, to be honest. Yeah, he would. We could just make him a right back. Are we wasting a really good player to play him right back, though? Yeah, magical. What do you think? Ricardo Vasquez. Wait. Naipan's homegrown at club at Liverpool as well. That's fun. Do like him, however, can't have him and Shelley as right back options. We still need a proper right back, don't we? This guy? What am I searching for? I swear I was looking for right backs.
Follow me. Okay.
Natural at right back. These guys are not natural at right back. It just hasn't worked again, has it? I think you need someone who can defend. I agree. Right. These guys. He is homegrown at club. I didn't think it. I swear when we looked, he wasn't. He is homegrown at club. I think the price is right as well. We've got a lot of homegrown at club. It's the nations that we need to boost up as well, isn't it? We've got loads of these. If you just think about only the ones on the bench. Well, there's not many starters that are homegrown at club. One in Vasquez. They're just not starters is the problem. Javier Little Leeds is interesting, isn't it? Maybe I just look for nation then. And are any of these any good? No. There's a 34-year-old Nico Williams is right up there, so probably not. How's the academy looking? Not loads more. The good ones we've sort of found already. I'll show you. Oops, that's dynamics. David Cowley is a big forward. Target forward, how tall is he? 6 foot. He's a bit, he's not amazing. He's wanted alone. This Morrison we've already called up as the keeper. There is a centre-back here that might be quite good. He's a wonder kid centre-back, but he's 5'11". I wouldn't be against that Austin as a third, fourth choice striker as he's homegrown at club. Yeah, that's true. But yeah, this is cohesion at under 21s level, though. Ours is fine. I don't think we need to worry about under 21s cohesion. Learn DM. This guy might need to learn DM. He's as like in a 3, you could kind of see it working, couldn't you? On the left, on the right hand side. But how much have they signed him for? He's homegrown at club. Swedish. May as well be 4'9" in our eyes. Exactly. Even though if it was just literally like 2 inches taller, it'd be fine. He's also got all right jumping reach as well. Martinson, Dornier is a left back. Oh, there is a left back with a load of potential. I don't know if he looks that good though. Looks like Paddy the Baddie. 2 inches makes a difference, it does. Can I see your goalkeeper? Sure. Say that. Sure. He does, though. He does look like him, doesn't he? There's Jesus, the keeper. Lawless might... They'd still run rings around you in a match despite lack of height. What? Who's your highest value player? Who's the highest value player in the world? I'm not sure. We can have a look after. Do we think he's worth trying? I'm not sure. Then the rest don't have loads of potential according to at least this coach. There's a lot of value to be had from there, by the way. If I look at like this guy, 38 million, no real potential, 21 years old from Luxembourg. I should be trying to sell him, shouldn't I? Terry's just having a dig at Lawless there. Yeah, I'm not sure. Okay, his value's not that high. But this is where he's got that fake value that we find out. But we might be able to get the bid and then do a little bit of auctioning there, I think. Just sign the tallest player in the database. I don't want to sign the tallest player in the database. Who else has not got potential but does have value? Alan Green. Looks all right. These players are quite good, but if you can get 10 mil for some of them, pretty much what Liverpool did with their academy this year. Thanks, Terry. I'm sure the computer-generated 5'11" CB would have me. What's going on? Yeah, sign the heaviest player, boss. We can still do that, right? This guy's got no potential. Gareth Brooks. Sorry, Gareth. Promising striker, but sorry, Gareth. You've got good value and no real potential. Same with Linus Stoffels. Great name. You are rubbish. 7.5 million for you. Fine. This is all of like Lenny's hard work to develop a youth team, and I'm just going through ransacking it basically. What about you as well? Joseph Atangana. He's on 43k a week. Let's take the highest. Who knows? I just get frustrated at the height prejudice against players, that's all. They're not real, Terry. Garth Brooks, exactly. They're not, Terry, they're not real. Don't worry about it. Okay, let me just do trained in nation England and just see if there's a really good one we could sign. Rico Lewis is there. One that's not really... Helmut. That would be a full circle moment. Remember him? He's a bit rubbish. He's mainly the issue here. But we had him at Anderlecht on loan for 1 season. Just thinking, sell 5 players at 10 million is an extra 50 million. I know. Yeah, there's none really that I like the look of. I don't think on here. I'm looking at like values straight away as we go down this list. Bradley DeJesus is a great name. It's real. He's real. Yeah, we had a look, Lawless, at those. Shane Billio's retired. It is, isn't it? How good is the Newcastle player to be worth that much? Really good. He's the England right back. We just saw him when we looked at the team. We can't drop to like 300 million on a player, 250 million on a player, can we? At right back. But he is good. When's his contract up? He's got 3 years left. He'd do a job. Who do we get as our backup? Oh, it's Matteo. We had this guy and I've sold him to United, which is a bit annoying. He would have been a good player to buy. But I already sold him to United. He was our backup right back behind Jose Ricardo at Atletico. Jose Ricardo, I don't think we could afford. But he was good. We did spend a lot of money on. Was it 150 million on him? Maybe more. 175 million we spent on him for 1 season. He was very good in it, though. Let me just look at just right backs. Is there anyone on here that's cheap? This guy's cheap. This guy's really cheap. Can defend. Does have great pace. We've scouted him before. For 36 million. I think he might be well. I remember looking at him before. Krzysztof Jastrzębski from Freiburg. Wanted by Atletico and Al Hilal. They're going to try and replace... If Al Hilal comes in, that might be... this might be problematic. It's not even a release clause. It's not a release clause. That's weird. That is weird. Let's do some installments on it, because if we can get him for 15, he's basically free. Let's do 40, but like this, with a little bit of profit in the future. I want 8 million extra there. $43 million. FM math like girl math. Exactly. Yeah, it's because he wants to leave. He's requested to move, isn't he? 14 million now. I am making that worth it in my own work. Did I sell him as well or not? No. United have got a lot of good Spanish right backs. I think that fills in that spot so that when we play good teams and when the Shelley experiment... Basically, if we're away from home or if we're not expected to win heartily, Shelley doesn't play. But if we can have fun with it, Shelley plays right back. And hopefully he picks up the position a bit, etc., etc. as well, doesn't he? But he comes in as the other right back. That means Valeri could go, but I think we probably keep him just because... in case he gets an injury, and then we don't want to be stuck with just Shelley, do we? So I think we keep him. Left back now. Camavinga's great. Camavinga isn't necessarily what we want at left back all the time, though, I don't think. Also, we don't have a backup, so we do need to find a left back. And then I think what we do is we sign these players that we need for the squad, and then any money left over, I do think I want to sign someone instead of Neves. Because basically... he feels like the one that, I don't know, I think we can maybe upgrade. He's really good. But if he could be an option, that I think could be cool too. He's wanted. I was going to say, if Saudi come in, Saudi would spend a lot of money on him. Anyone still good, still at Feyenoord? Not for left back, I don't think. Why do you want him to play at right back, Shelley? It's his position. What do you mean? Plus, he's a real player. Exactly, that's it. And 9 jumper reach by João Neves, yeah. Left back. How is this guy still at Feyenoord, by the way? I didn't play him when I was there. Go on, Teco. Teco to be backup keeper. I'll tell you who I would like. I don't know if he can play left back. We know that this guy's got the potential. Because I signed him. And look at his potential. Is he still worth a punt, or is he a bit too old for that now? And basically, could he be an option for us at left back? 6 crossings, but yeah, as a defensive one, though. He can't be an attacking one. He's a centre-back, isn't he? But he's 6 foot, so he can be a centre-back. Terry will enjoy that. Yeah, maybe not. I just know that he's one that we've actually got a bit of an affiliation with, haven't we? How is Teco doing, by the way? Teco isn't actually that expensive. Teco could be the backup keeper. Unfortunately, it doesn't help us with any registration rules. Leeds, Nice and Al Hilal are in for him. We could easily drop 5 million now and get Teco in as our backup keeper, but I just don't think it's worth it. How you doing, Tom? So no is the answer. Let me just look for a left back on here. Because I know from my list, I know the ones we've looked at. English left backs we should look at. These aren't left backs. These are. There's a Callum Doyle there. This is the one. This guy's a bit... Is he real? No. He's not too expensive. Egyptian. Callum Doyle's... Look, the thing is with the English ones, look how expensive they are. Peter Mallam, 120k. Oh, I sold this guy. Oh, I'll tell you who else as well. Ollie, you'll remember this guy. We also passed up on this guy. I actually don't think he's that good anymore. But do you remember him when we said no to him? Can't remember why we said no, but there was a specific reason. And then he went to Real Madrid. He was the little Portuguese left back. He's maybe affordable, but I don't think he's that good. He is tiny, yeah. He does a job. He would do, yeah. We used to have this guy. Sold him. I think it was the reason, actually. It's because he was tiny. Ruggeri is there, look. He's on this list. Oh, I'll tell you who I'd like to sign. This is one no one believed me on this guy. What do you do with it that counts? Exactly, Jez. How good bad is Hato to still be at Ajax? Where is he? Is he down a bit? He's unbelievably good still. And only 29 still. Could cover left centre-back and left-back if we were to get him. But he's very real. Doesn't have much pace. Who was I just looking at? Because I like the idea of him. Who was it? I can't remember. They'd actually be good. As if no one signed him. Yeah, weird. Andy M, yeah. Who was I looking at? The Barca guy. Vallejo, yeah. I don't think we can spend this much money on him, but this guy. I had him. I signed him for 245k. Sold him for 11, and then he wasn't very good then. And now he's playing for Barcelona. I think he's still a bit of a weird player. 5'2". He's very little. Mike Mole at United, we had him for the Netherlands. We did have Mike Mole for the Netherlands, didn't we? Where was that? Have I missed him? There. He played in the Olympics, didn't he? It's actually not that expensive. Is he homegrown in nation? No. Yeah, Dubby, the women's football news should be tomorrow. What's your skin colours, mate, for attribute numbers? I don't know. I think it's 16 or above. No, yeah, 16 or above is green. You can probably work out. Do a screenshot of this and you'll work out. That's not spoilers, not for. They've said it on the roadmap. Basically, there's no one here that jumps out as a cheap option for this. I don't think. Why do they have so many good Norwegians, Real Madrid? A lot of real people, yeah. And then anyone who's not is super expensive. This was our backup left back at this is why I think Andro makes sense. Bring in our captain from last year. Not that we really need. We've got Camavinga is the only thing though, isn't it? It said week of the 7th. It would be funny if SI held off until Friday just to create more head loss. That is actually, that would be really funny. Essentially look at competently, yes. The only women's football news that matters is Temwa Chawinga tied Sam Kerr's NWSL goals record last night. Chawinga's very pacey on FIFA. I'll tell you that. Maybe just a bit too much money. I think Andre, because he was our captain, I quite like the idea, but it's just maybe not quite good enough. Cruz might even be better these days. Cruz a bit cheaper too. Can cross, can't really dribble. But is a good left back, I think. No, I know. Okay. Twister, thanks for the follow. Who's this guy? He's cheap. Valerio Manzo. Arsenal, PSG, Bayern Munich want him. What about this guy? 32 to 40 million. Is he right-footed? Oh, he's right-footed. Natural at left back, but he's right-footed. Maybe not. He's very much backup. Yeah, we kind of are looking for a backup, aren't we? Tell you what we could do, Ollie. Look who can play left back. I did see that, Breezy. Yes, I did see that. Kind of, they are a bit wishy-washy though, aren't they? You need 2 thumbnails sometime this week. Oh yeah, tell me what you need and I'll do it. Valerian was a dumb Mila Kunis movie, was it? Interesting. We could just go big and get this guy, who we've wanted the entire save, basically. Do it, I dare you. I don't know if we've got the money for it. If we sign a midfielder. But he does. We've then got our other centre back sorted if we need to play him left-sided centre back. He's 6'5", and then if we need a left back, he can play left mid, wide playmaker apparently. But he can actually sort of cross. Obviously, he's a centre back playing left back, but he's quite good at it. Good passing, good enough anyway. He's the opposite of the Anton Deck mean. Yes, he's a very large man. A little bit. I'm intrigued by an improved transfer scouting system. Yeah, it depends what they mean by system, though, doesn't it? But yeah. He helps solve LCB, does. Very keen on joining. Chelsea may not be willing to sell. He wants big wages. They say that every year. That's kind of how I'm feeling about it as well, Fogman. What do they actually mean? Improved AI decisions. Managers are better than ever. What does that mean? He's not for sale. Does that mean this isn't happening then? Crossing 10, yeah. He's a centre-back. Press killer balls often. They did literally say that last year. They did, didn't they? I keep coming back to this guy then. What's holding him back? 12 crossing. Passing isn't as good. Really good physicals. Can play centre-back. He's right-footed. That's what holds him back, isn't it? They want 150 mil plus. It's a shame. Do you know any defensive midfielders? I have Gruev right now. I'm Leeds. I have 41 million. There's honestly so many, Aldo. So many. But I can't think of one that's perfect for you specifically. Catherine Turam. The Freiburg guy. Are you answering my question or theirs? Well, I didn't have a question. It's probably theirs. There's always one. I wonder what game breaking transfer bug there will be. Yeah, there is usually one, isn't there? This guy was a silly one to miss out on. I think it was 2 million, wasn't it, to Roma? 2.8 million to Roma when we could have signed him. 45 to United looks like a good deal now, doesn't it? It might be converting someone to left back. Let me just do competent at left back and see if anyone else comes up. That is of a decent... That isn't too much money. If this guy's homegrown at Nation, he's not. Left-footed, can play left back, cannot cross is the only thing. Or buy someone to do that, yeah. We can have a look. Any wingers to retrain or something like that? I mean, we've got Camavinga. Nuno Mendes. Martin Cunningham. What is this position map? He's right-footed. Definitely not a centre-back. Lazic from City. I remember this guy. Right-footed again. I need to put left-footed in. Yeah, the DOF's been a bit rubbish though, TSR. Like, it's not really telling me something like very... Basically, they're all really old. At least 5, yeah. Yeah, he's not a centre-back. I read that because it says elite centre-back here. Is why I said centre-back. I think he could be quite good, but I don't know if... Just 8 crossing. Is that a problem? 60 million, though. Yeah, I wish you could do a little bit more, like, of that. I'll show you. Left-back options are... A 25-year-old and then 2 30-year-olds. I mean, it's not an Argentinian at Sunderland. I think we looked at him before, didn't we? I don't know who won the next gen. I'm not sure, actually. Not a terrible shout, but... Can cross, can run, would be good. It's still 80-odd mil, though. for a 25-year-old Argentinian that doesn't help all that much. I could specifically ask for like a role, I suppose. Wing back. Like Victor Christiansen at 32. See wing backs. Two 33-year-olds. Jorg loves an old man is the issue. Makes it a little bit pointless. Loves an old man. Hey. Who's this guy? 16 million. Here we go. This is what we're talking about. Please be able to cross. 15 crossing. 6 tackling. This is us. He's a Brazilian international for 16 mil. Why can't he tackle? Do we want him to be able to tackle? Would having a DOF who prefers signing young players help that? I think it might do. I don't really know, but that would make sense, wouldn't it? Left back Shelley. Unreal potential, old scout report. Not sure. When's the scout report from? 2030. No, it's new. Last month, like 20 days ago. They like him as a winger. Look, they're looking at as a left winger. How you doing, Chaz? Welcome in, buddy. He has bad off the ball, bad work rate. They love him, the scouts. His potential must be sky high. Because why is he also playing for Brazil? He's got rubbish mentals as well. He's a really weird player. He is only 16 million though, which maybe that's why. 10 off the ball, 6 tackling. Yeah, odd. Who wants him? Villa. Potential must be sky high. Like, basically, is the potential high enough on this guy for him to turn out really good? Really good dribbling and crossing, yeah. Probably not. Watch him go to Villa and turn out really good now, though. Barco's there, but he's expensive and 30. Oh, this is our guy, Aguiar. We had him, didn't we? Centre-back. We sold him from Fire. I didn't actually sell him. They sold him after I left, I think. He was good for us. Scored lots of headers. How you doing, C-Dot? Fabiano at Villa. It's not that good. He'd be a good flip if I didn't have so many wingers, yeah. These are just expensive. Alan Moyer, do you remember him? These guys are... This is just competent at left back, so they can barely be able to play there. Should I put awkward at? No, you can't. You can't do any less than that. These are just competent at left back. I could do competent at... Or competent at left wing back. See if any more pop up. That 16 million really jumps out at me just because it is so cheap compared to all the others. I just don't think he's the one though. Bukayo Saka? Oh, this guy's... Oh, it's Camavinga. Good shout. He already plays for us. Or... I found it. We go and spend the entire world on this guy. And then he can cover left back with his 8 crossing. But this is... Robert is brilliant. We checked him yesterday, actually, Blue Monkey. Aldrego's very good. Right, tell you what. We're not going to do positions. We're just going to put in... Tackling, crossing is 13, and they're left-footed. You know what? I think because we want to go cheap, let's go to a 23 max just for this particular search. 5'1". Baba Diarra. Little Baba. Little Baba Diarra. 68 mil. Got a release clause. Lenny, can we have Saka? Yes, please. What about a little Baba? He's good for a hobbit. No, he's not terrible, is he? 68 mil, 20 years old, French. Caps for the French team. Can tackle. Positioning's okay. Should get better. We haven't got a scout report, so I have no idea what his potential is. Stops play, moves down the left. And can actually already play left back. Lil Babs. I wonder why he wasn't popping up before, though. Is he just really rubbish? No. Remember this guy? We had this guy as well, didn't we? Oh, no, I sold that guy. He came through the youth intake. He might just be... Hang on a minute. This is just... Oh, yeah, because it's tackling and crossing and 23. He might just be a bit rubbish. But he has decentest potential. We might need to look. He's similar to, like... These guys... Oh, I'll tell you what we could do. At 20, can he still grow in height? I don't think he will. No, Sphinxinator. We could sign Deronda and play in left back. We love Deronda. Does he have a release clause? He does. It's huge. Shall I see what the scout report comes back on? Comes back like on Baba Diarra. And let's just continue and see if I can sell a couple of players, and we'll come back to where we are. Jastrzębski is a priority, though. He'd be a great right back option. Will you do squad player? That's fine, but I want to remove this. Okay, regular starter it is. See if I can move that down after. 5-year deal, 88k. Very cheap, actually. Yeah, I don't know if he will grow in height. There must be a midfielder who could be great at left back who is not called Camavinga. Yeah, Angelo Deronza. He's just quite expensive. Arsenal have bid for Camavinga. Lenny's trying to buy Camavinga. No. Lenny, we're trying to sign a left back. Not sell you Camavinga. Give us 120 million. I don't want to sell him. Ooh. Dortmund, Atletico and Real Madrid have all just bid for Jastrzębski. I need to up this now, don't I? Oh, a loan. Get him gone. Real player. Yuck. Yep, it's Camavinga. He's good. Since we can't find a good left back, I wouldn't sell Cama. No, exactly. Do we have a bid for you? We do. 48 million is the bid. That's what you need to be putting down for Ethan Prince, I'm afraid. If they win Serie A, they will give us 57 million. Are they going to win Serie A? You've not won it, lads, since 2020. I'm not going to go for that. You've not won it since 2020. In that time, Lazio have won it. No. Can I change this to mandatory fee? No. Right, they've accepted the bids. Atabolu is going to Valencia. We've sold our backup keeper now. Go for Valentin Barco. He just moved to Brighton, but he's a hidden gem. Love it. Oh, Sheen, I love it. Great shout. Maybe have a £48 million bid on him anyway. Yeah, exactly. That's why I was seeing if I could get them to bid anywhere near that, but they didn't. 6.5 million for you is fine. I'll offer him out for 7 just in case. In fact, let's offer him out for 6 just without the thingy fee, the goblin fee. 7.75 million for Alan Green from Juventus as well. Why are Italian teams coming in for these players all of a sudden? Diamonds on the soles of my shoes. Oops. I've done it here. Okay. Auction Green. Oh, yeah, I didn't offer him out for an auction, did I? True. What did I accept? 7.75. Good point. Let's do 7.5. It was 7.75, wasn't it? How doing, PB Smoothie? Those transfer goblins, they're at it again. Yes, they are. We are getting an auction on Atangana as well. Inter are in, which means we can go here and get this guy. So I'm going to reject this one just because it has the 10% fee on, which is 650k. So it goes just below 6 million anyway. I know you can't see that on there. Atangana, though, let's see if we can get 7 million, and then we're much above it. I want money and I want all of it now. Stoffels for 6.75. The Wolves. Let's go 6.5. Offer him out. In theory, they should bid that again. Yeah, there's no reason that they shouldn't. Because I'm asking you to do the same bid. Unless they're annoyed at me. Would be the only reason, right? I'm going to zoom that in a bit. Brooks offer... Is this an intermediary? It is. They're getting 500k. What a weird one. With a buyback of 22 million. 7 million for him. A weird deal, but to be honest, I'm still going to accept it. And offer him out for... 7.5 maybe? I reject that. Horrible bid. Yeah, but I'm sort of just want the money. And a bid for Ribeiro. This one's way lower than his value, but his value shouldn't be there anyway. They want us to pay some wages, but it's 12 million. It's 8 million now. I still think I'm... What's his wages? He's on 42k a week. You want us to pay 13k. I'm going to accept it and hopefully we get a better bid. What did they... How much was it? 10. I think it was 8 now, wasn't it? See if we can get rid of the goblin bids and see if we can get straight money, basically. I still think at this time you can save more money with lowering signing bonuses. Possibly. I just don't think it's that big of a deal. Right, there we go. 6.5 million for Stoffels. That is better than this one with this involved, look. So we will... You're still dying. Excellent. Who was that? Stoffels. That's the 8% one, isn't it? Yeah. See if we can get 7.5. You don't lose that much time like with auction. Okay. You do that in your game, that's all good. Go for it. Chica. It's Chica time. Who was it that wanted to leave to go to Spain, play in La Liga? Was it Szoboszlai? Should we find if his dreams came true? He went to a Saudi, right. He's gone to Saudi for 39k a week. Dom, did nobody tell you? Did no one mention that you might be able to get a little bit more than that? Because if you... Well, I'll get involved. Just look at that. We sold it. We made like 7 million extra on using the auction. Signing on fees. If you lower the signing on fees, they want more in wages. So if you lower the signing on fees, you pay it somewhere else. That's because that's what they want in a contract. Yes, you could, but you then put it in wages and you think you're saving money. But going from 300k a week to 350k a week, you soon add the money back up again. I think it's just negligent changes. Whereas the difference between selling a player for 10 million and 17 million is just 7 million. And there's no... You're not offsetting the money anywhere else. It's just not... I just don't think it's... I think I'm happy with what I'm doing. Don't want to be rude. I'm just saying... I know you're not being rude, Lil Ollie. I know. I just don't necessarily think it's as worthwhile as you say it is. But it's all good. It's all good. 2036, the oil dried up. The oil has been dried up because it's gone to Jude Bellingham, I think, Sphinxinator. They've put him on 1.6 mil per week. In fact, I am now curious. Who is... Oh, I can't bother to do that, actually. All good. And I appreciate that you're not being rude. And I didn't want it to come across as if I was being completely dismissive answering. You're all good. Alan Migrin has rejected Middlesbrough. I don't blame you. Can we get another bid? No. He's been a real difficult one to sell. I didn't mean to put that as that. He's wanted, look, but nobody actually wants to buy him. When are we able to play FM25? When it releases on the 26th of November, as it stands, Gringo. I am hoping we hear some news about whether there is an early access / beta. But my guess, not an informed guess, but my guess is that they've not mentioned it, which might mean there's not one. So we will see. At the moment, all we know is that it will be the 26th of November. A month and 20 days. I would take the players out of the team just so they aren't playing every second day. Oh, yeah. Forgot about that. Have I played some friendlies since then? Oh, they've not played any. But yeah, I will do that, yes. I wouldn't be against just full wage loaning. No, I think you're right. I don't want to sell Camavinga, but now he wants to speak to Man City. Do we give this guy some game time? Do you reckon this guy plays at all this year? Or do I get him a good loan? I can confirm there will be early access versions. They are selling different versions at different prices in some stores. What do you mean, Harlander? They're selling different versions at different prices in some stores. As in, like, there's some that include early access and some that don't. That would make a bit of sense. I see what you mean. I think also different stores sell them at different prices anyway at this time of year. If you look, there's always CD keys selling them at a different price to Fanatical selling them at different prices. And I'm not sure that it's always because there's early access involved or not, though. FM25, no early access, $34 with early access Steam, $40. Can you find me a link to it that says with early access, Harlander? That's interesting. By the way, chat, again, I'll say the same thing as I did yesterday. We do have a, somebody, why did that pop up then? Did somebody, oh yeah, Falkman did it, yeah. We do have a code here that does support me as a creator. If you do want to pre-order because you want to get ahead of things, I get a nice little kickback from it. So it is in the chat. Okay. If I was you, hold off until we hear some more news. If you're in two minds about it, don't rush to go and do it just yet would be my advice. But if you are, if you're like, I know that I'm going to buy it, so I might as well buy it now. If you want to use code Clates, that would be lovely. That's all I'll say. Yeah, Haaland, if you can find the link, that'd be good. Should I loan this guy? If you give me wages, you can take him. Important player, full wages, goes to Vitesse, plays football. Can I recall him? Can be recalled. We'll do that. It literally says the $34 does not include early access. I'll share the link. You co-clates already. Immediately. We love that, James. Right, we've signed a new physio. That's good. What's this bid? Ethan Prince loan. No. Knew I was going to buy it regardless. Yeah, that's it. I get the whole thing of like, how can they expect us to pre-order? I'm going to buy it, aren't I? If the game is hot trash and doesn't even install properly, and you can barely load it to play, I'm going to buy it. So I might as well do it now. I'm going to wait for your video to see how good it is. All good, Lil Oddie, yeah. All good. Good shout. But I understand the people who say going. Also, I can actually understand people being a bit of like, how are creators pushing their codes when we don't know much about the game. I sort of understand that as a viewpoint. That's why you might notice that I'm not doing it so much, and I'm trying to do a bit of a disclaimer as I do so, because I do understand legitimately. But also I do say, same as what James said, if you are going to buy it anyway, then there's the link, sort of thing. Baba Diarra. Waiting for some actual gameplay. Oh, yeah, exactly. The signs are all there for the development of FM25 to be on fire. Possibly. On fire. Annoying there's a lack of potential, but still don't mind him as a squad option. Yeah, so I don't think he's going to get much better. He's got some pretty annoying cons, it would seem. But they're not the worst, actually. Need to learn the language. Competitive streak's fine. They're actually not the worst at all. He's just got a lot of cons. But they're like jumping reach. And we know that. He's a little tiny man. He's 5'1". I'm a bit... Is that a release clause? Yeah. It's going to be a bit annoying if they just hold up for the 68 million. Doesn't want loads of wages, though. CD keys. Let's have a look. Why is this in Portuguese? Okay. Hang on a minute. I'm going to have to look for it myself. I think I can read basically where it says it. Football Manager 2025. Probably could have done that myself anyway. So it does, on the UK one, it doesn't say that. So on the Portuguese, I assume you're Portuguese, or if it was in Portuguese. CD Key's not supplying codes till release date from what I saw. Don't need to shout MUFC, but no. It says, this is a pre-order. Please read our pre-order information here before purchasing. And CD Keys, it says release date 26th of November. So that's not early access. That's release date 26th of November that you'd be buying. There's nothing about early access on there. Yeah, CD Keys is always, it's a little bit iffy. I agree, Dime Bar. To be honest, all of these things are always clues, but there are little leaks and things that do give us clues. But they're the official line on things is that they've not mentioned anything to do with early access. And because it is traditional that we have early access / beta, it's interesting that there isn't. And Miles even when he does his tweets, quite informally always says there will be early access or a beta around 2 weeks before. They've not said any of that this year, have they? So, yeah. Arsenal are back for Camavinga. Even Zealand Shannon doesn't know exactly.
Follow me. Okay.
Is this better than the one we had? That's a rubbish bid, isn't it? What was the other bid? 6 million. I'm not accepting just a random 1.5 million bid, PSG. Come on, show me some respect. We'll do 6.75. How you doing, Revolutionized Component? I'm still of my Darlington FM24 save, so I'm okay with no early access. I swear I did see as well somebody say that there is cross game compatibility, save compatibility.
Okay.
Okay, that's much better. Thank you, PSG. You've done what I've asked you to do there. They've come in with their 6.75 million. Right, now Inter come back with 7.5, please. At this point, would it be early access after a month's delay? That's true. Yeah. Not that early, is it? It's just access at that stage. I thought that was announced with FM24, the save going to FM24. I think it was. But then I think there's still, maybe some clarity needed on that because it's going to Unity. So surely that means that it'd be more difficult for it to be compatible with from this year's game to the new game, with it being the new era and everything which they keep going on about. Before it's too late and we've started the season, what other positions do we need? Yeah, Ollie, good point, good point. We need to actually concentrate in. Right, we're going to sell this guy. They did come back with 7.5. I think a midfielder, and I think I am still tempted to go big on Mickey DeZubs. Tell me a reconfirmation, yeah. If a Sega approved partner says the EA early access thing, then maybe there is a point of mistake. CDK is not an approved partner, so they are making stuff up. Yeah, Spencer, I probably would agree with you. It's been confirmed that you can transfer save. I thought so, Breezy. It has. There you go. I saw you tweeted about it, I think, actually. We've won 3-0 against Sassuolo. That's good. What are we doing with this guy, by the way? Is he our second choice striker? I think he is. Rogerio Tamiao. How you doing, Ollie? Welcome in. I'm happy with these ubs. Do I go big? Well, basically, this is the money situation. 370 million, 714k in wages. We need a left back. Let's go through it again. Goalkeeper. Jesus and Daryl are our two. Is it Darren or Daryl? Darren. Jesus and Darren are two. I need to sell these two. Aren't exactly skint, no. Right back, we've got Shelley and Jastrzemski hopefully coming in. Well, I think I'm feeling better than Allison is today. Yeah, that's a shame, isn't it? That's a real blow. Do I need to bid again here? Not bid again, sorry. Do I need to offer him more money to make sure I get him? I think I do. I think I am going to. I know I've gone up once before, but Real Madrid, etc. I'm worried about that one. I'm doing it, Ollie. I'm doing it, just to be sure. There you go, Heo King. Contract. Oh, yeah, contract. Yeah, that's what I meant. Sorry. When I said bid again, I didn't mean bid for him again. Right back will be Jastrzemski / Shelley. We'll put Shelley in for now. Oh, damn. I didn't put him to play that friendly, did I? How many friendlies have we got? 2 more. I need to leave Shelley in there and the ones who I'm trying to retrain. So they play the friendlies and pick up some familiarity. I see, Ollie. Yeah. Right centre-back, Diamande. Left centre-back, Ran. With F.A. Chan as the backup there. F.A. Chan. Pat Painter coming in as a centre-back if completely needed isn't the worst thing either, actually. We know that he could play. He's 5'11", but he could come and do it, couldn't he? If in a bit of a jam. We've got other midfielders. I feel better about that. Left back, Camavinga plus... F.A. Chan can play left back a little bit. Plus, what's the matter with him? Wants a new deal. I need to do new contracts for these two. Are you left-footed? Right-footed. Ruggeri is the backup there then. Yeah, possible left centre-back if money's left over. I don't hate Ruggeri. I don't hate Ruggeri as a left-back either. Pat Painter plays here. But then even if he doesn't play there, I mean, Camavinga could play there. João Neves could play there. Diamande is a defensive midfielder, ball winner. Don't hate either. George Webster could play there. We're sort of okay there. João Neves starts here. But do we go and get Mickey DeZubs? Or Lamine Yamal could actually play there, weirdly. I'm not completely against that. Right winger. Can't play there yet, but I want No Name to be able to play on the right. Because he's left-footed. So when I need him to be back from injury so we can train him there. Considering the troubles we had finding left back, I think we just use him. Ruggeri, yeah, I think you're right. I want No Name to play on this side if possible. Lamine Yamal could play there or there. If I put No Name in here, it's also Gurrieri, but Gurrieri's happy to be a backup, I think. Or I'm happy for him to be a backup of any of the positions. Where's Gurrieri? There you go. Here it is, K-Pals. Right here. Left winger, Vazquez. Striker, Naruse. I think a midfielder is where we need people. The rest are kind of interchangeable. Like, for now, we could just do that, and they're both amazing there. I don't know, Spencer. There's a few of them, isn't there? How you doing, Root? Welcome in. Because we're doing all right for numbers at the moment, I guess there's not many other people on, etc. So you get more first-timers, like chatters, coming in. 1 second, chat. Sorry, chat. Organising the roast. No Name is a new gen. Yeah. Lena. He was born nameless. No Name is nameless. I'll give... This is the one time... Sorry, chap. This is the full backstory on No Name. He is nameless. He has the real name of one of our regulars' ex-wives. So it was a little bit like painful to keep bringing it up. So instead, we've renamed him. We've removed his name from him. So now he doesn't have a name. He's just nameless these days. Okay, so that's the lore behind No Name. He is nameless. Just so that you know. Of the No Name, he is nameless. I'm not sure why it's a full sentence. It's quite poetic, though, in a way, isn't it? So, yeah, sorry, Gambling, to bring that up right now, but that's just the full lore behind that one. Still a lot of players I can sell here, isn't there? Offer via transfer room. 2.5 million. Transfer listed. Didn't we initially call him something else, and then someone claimed it was their dog's name who recently had died? Yeah, what was that, Atiku? I think you're right. This stream has a no trigger policy. Please respect it. Exactly. Always wanted to know that backstory. Yeah, there you go. He's right. What did we call it? And then wasn't it was Gambling's dog, wasn't it? Or somebody else's dog. My ex ran away to England after divorcing me too. So your people are wholly to blame, Christ. Oh my word. Who was it? What did we change his name to? And then it was someone's dog who had recently died. So we had to change it again. Yeah, that's why. We gave him a new name. And we were like, so this is safe. And then it was somebody's dog that had just died. So then we were like, do you know what? We need to go full safe here. He has no name. That's what happened. It might have been mine, Bob. I think it was. I think we called him Bob and then now he's no name. I think you're right. I think you might be correct on that one. I'm putting some of these guys in the under 21s because I just don't want them. And I can always go there and try and sell them from there. Gambling Blues username started to make sense now. Yep. Your people, yeah. For the first timers, this is all completely normal. Oh yeah, if it's your first time here, chat, by the way, say a quick hello. Just so we can get a bit of a vibe on how many of you are here and just are really, really, really confused by a lot of this at this stage. But yeah, no, it's completely normal. You're not new. You liar. Right, it's just the usual people saying hi. I've just hard work. Thanks for the resub. There you go. First time chatters. Welcome in, team. Welcome in. All.
Happy Claytiversary.
Happy Claytiversary to you, Skinny. 31 months. Get some emotes in there. I was going to ask your thoughts on Hulk Hogan as a throwback, but that's not really as fun as these days. It's not, is it? That was ridiculous as well, wasn't it? Right, have I got rid of all the players that I don't need in my squad? I think so. Once these guys are on the bench, that's a fairly normal squad size now, isn't it? 24, love it. Now we're cooking. Harb, I don't even want to talk to you. Alex Inglethorpe, can you deal with this? Unable. Goodbye. We have to sell Kasim Harb now because I've upset him. Wow! Get out of here! That's a great amount of money. All right then. We'll get 50 mil for you. You did not win that exchange, did you, Kasim? I feel like I've come out of that quite well. Smelling of roses, you might even say. No bids for this guy, though. Come on, goblins. It is getting lower and lower and lower, these bids from these transfer goblins. Lower and lower and lower. Emre Belazoglu. Right, here we go. Oh, staff are coming in. Ethan Prince, 48 million just added to the total. Yeesh, that's a lot of money. Geordie Best is coming in. Very good coach. Particularly at fitness training. So he's going to do fitness training. Zlatan is here. Very good at technical training. Welcome, Zlatan. Emmanuel Onslava is in. Very good at attacking coaching and tactical and technical. Okay. And motivating. Very good coach. And Gareth Brooks is leaving for 4.8 million. Lovely. Lovely. Let's see what that does to our coaching. A lot better. Still need some goalkeeper coaches. But it's getting better. Oops. Do I need to just do that again and see if that makes it better? No. So goalkeeper coach is needed. I can only get one more coach, though. I need a really good goalkeeper coach. I swear I was trying to sign some. That's weird. Where did he go then? Have we seen who all the other Prem managers are? We haven't, actually. What's this? These has got Manuel Neuer? You want to come in as a goalkeeping coach, Manuel? Only the good... I don't think he's going to go for this, but we might spend big money on... No, I didn't think he would. You're an assistant manager. We'll come back to this. Who the hell is Andrew Sparks? This is Andrew Sparks. He's an assistant manager who's not going to want to be a goalkeeping coach for me, is he? Can I just get him to come in just as a coach? Isn't one coming in? I don't think so. Maybe there is. Oh, maybe one of these is. You might be right. Oh, yeah, there is. There's 2 coming in. Ah, David, good spot. I knew that I'd tried to offer for more. Jordi Cadena, 18, 18, 20. I need to get this guy in. Alex Bergot. I need to ignore Jordi Cadena because I've only got 1 space. Unless I've already got someone who is a goalkeeping coach. Shannon Ruth. I want goalkeeping. Yeah, I've only got 1. We need that guy to come in. Might need to sack someone. Yeah, I was going to say, but there's only 1 goalkeeping coach in here. I might have to just slack. Maybe if I ask for another coach now, that might help us out. I can't ask for more coaches. Can I ask for anything else? I don't want to decrease that. Shall I ask them to increase next season's transfer budget? How much is next season's? Does it 233 million? It's not bad, is it? And I can ask them to increase it. Right, I think we're fine. One of my actionable objectives, by the way, was to spend the original transfer budget. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, they tend to not let you in unless all the slots are taken up. Okay, well, maybe that'll help in a second then. We did have loads left over, didn't we, until today? Oh, it's City. Man City want Harb. I mean, we'll accept it. I'm sure he'll go there. We'll also offer him out for 50 mil. Because if we can get a nice little auction going here, this would be lovely. Hello, chat. I'm currently managing AC Milan, and in the Jesus Christ, and in the UCL group stage, I'm against Atalanta. I thought you weren't allowed to go against your team from your country. I don't know. I assume that as well, but maybe you can, or maybe it's just a bug in the game, or who knows. Nobody else wants to pay anywhere near what City are going to pay, so we'll take that money and run. I think we'll also take 3.6 million for you. I've had that quite a few times. Yeah, there you go then. We're playing Flint Mountain now. Oh, I need to do this, don't I? First of all, I need to remove these guys. Shelley needs to play here. No Name's not fully fit. So I just want Vasquez to play here. Am I retraining anyone else? What's the name of the game? Football Manager 2024? Yeah, Zilly boy. Group phase or league phase? In the league phase, you can. There's a bug in earlier database that meant you could play each other. On the last update, they said they fixed it. There you go. Ollie knows. I've had 3 English teams in my UCL league draw as well. That's always fun. Ooh. You want Vasquez on the left? Oh, yeah. Not the right. Thanks, Ollie. You are correct. Was there anyone else I was retraining? I think it was just No Name, right? I think. Move your body. So I don't care about who else plays. I just need them to play. All right. Flint Mountain. What a game. And then it might be time to play a match, basically. We must be close. 26th of July. We've got 3 more friendlies, and then City at home. Is it home or away? It might be away. City in the league is what I meant. We are in the night. Okay, Flint Mountain now. You're not signing players. The board. Oh, yeah. I need to sign players. Oh, yeah. Shall I make a bid? We know we've got loads of money. 433 million. 23 million. This guy coming in, hopefully. Shall I make a bid? Why have I just searched for Michael? Surely that's not the quickest way to do that. Do you think I should get this guy? He's really quite good. I think as our advanced playmaker, he might cook. Just got here. Could you please explain the save? It's a journeyman save, as Ollie is linked to you there, Giggling Bulbasaur. And if you do !journey as Giggling Bulbasaur you've just done, you'll see it. That's where we've been. That actually needs updating now. We're now at Liverpool. Pat Payne to be fuming if he keeps him out the team again. He won't, though. They're going to both play together. Mickey Deserves is the guy. I think he is. 500 mil release clause. He is interested as well. 100 million up fronte. I don't know why I've said that like that. Don't think that's going to catch on. 25, 25, 50. 200 million. Take it or leave it. Hey, Giggling. Appreciate you, buddy. Thanks for watching. 200 million. I mean, it is his transfer value. Have that, Atletico. Have some money. I am terrified by how much this is going to cost us in terms of wages. Upfronte was a Serie A a striker in the 90s. He's a left back now, look. He's a left back now. For Manchester United, Malafronte. Nah, what can happen? What's the worst that can happen? He wants 400 to 500k a week. Oh, that's nothing. That's nothing. Relatively. It's only 425. Look. He really wants the signing on fee, you see. 425, we're doing that. We can afford it. We know what we're doing. It's fine. Hello, Load. We've won 19-0. Get in. Did Shelley score? He did. We've won 19-0 there. Thank you very much. Who do you think you are? Yeah, who does he think you are? Saudi club, exactly. Load, thank you very much for the raid. Raiders, welcome in. I hope your stream was good, my friend. Still could be worse. Could be paying 700k per week at Real Madrid. I mean, we were paying, Real Madrid were paying about 300k per week for Jude Bellingham to play for Atletico Madrid last season. I don't know if you've done a Liverpool save off stream or whatever, but I've let Maka play Carrilero, and I've never had a player dominate so much. I haven't played one this year, actually, Tribbiani. That's fun. All good. Famous treble with Aberdeen. Love that. Excellent work. Excellent work. We're spending about $1 billion this transfer window with Liverpool. So, similar. Do you have any real players left? Yeah, João Neves is playing for us at the moment. Giggling Bulbasaur. Camavinga. Diamande. That might be it then. We've got a new sports scientist. Nice. Any other ones that are still playing for us in our team? Oh, and Shelley, of course. And Yamal. And Yamal. Yamal is still here, yes. Come on, Shelley. I want you to pick up still makeshift. I assume he played there, right? In this friendly. Yamal is a new gen. That's true. Yeah, he did play right back. Vasquez got a 10 out of 10 playing as a left winger as well. This is the team that just played. 10 for Camavinga too. Camavinga is insane. Even at 32, he's still very good. Look. Morning, Clayton chat. Coming down off an awful result against Leicester yesterday. How are we? We had 69 shots. Nice. Yeah, I'm good. We're good. I'm coming off a good Liverpool result, to be fair. Very happy with an away win at Selhurst like that. Should have been a bit more comfortable than it ended up seeming, but I'm all good with it. Right, we need to register players. Ooh. I've got 5 spaces. Oh, we're fine. Jesus, Ruggieri, and that is it. Because these guys don't need... Brian Austin might need to be registered. These guys are under 21, so shouldn't need to be, right?
Follow me. Okay.
Yeah, a game should have been done first half. Another shoddy performance from us, though. I don't think it was a shoddy performance. I think that's really... I think that's a bit harsh. Should have been done. Nice to see Slaughterpaul. I hate it. Don't worry. Can defend too. Exactly. They can just defend. And like Jota puts one at either of those 2 easy chances for him in, and it's a very different game. I was concerned as well, but I think if you watch that game back now without your inner chimp out... Oh, God, I didn't mean to say that. I think you'd realise it was a lot more comfortable than it actually was. I think other people watching it were kind of like... the commentators were just screaming for a penalty, etc., etc. It wasn't really that much jeopardy in the game compared to what maybe it felt like watching it at the time. You think Amarim would have had this start like slop? Possibly not. Very good. Inner chimp. You know when you're watching football and your inner chimp is out and you're going wild and like everything is a massive like and everything's a big deal, and then you watch it back once you know the result and you're like, yeah, the ref was rubbish. Ref was equally rubbish for both teams, but he was rubbish. Lost control of it. We just got a £25 million bid for this Paddy the Baddie. Oh, Eze definitely should have scored, yeah. Eze should have scored. I think there's a couple more where Eze probably should have scored too, where he hit them straight at Alisson before the Jaros one. But Liverpool could and probably should have like scored another 3 or 4. First half, they should have scored a few. You have to rename it. Yeah, Paddy the Baddie is it's quite a good bid for he's got good potential. Yeah, strike. It's just I get it. Well, I get it. I hate it, but I do get it. These commentators are just trying to ham up everything that happens in a game to make it dramatic, when really, if you really think about it, that Liverpool Palace game was not a dramatic game, was it? I stay rational by looking at the decision the other way. If it's against my team, how would I feel? Yeah, I honestly, I don't understand this penalty one. I can see why, like, if it was against Liverpool, I'd be like, that's a pull. But then as soon as someone went, yeah, but he's never getting anywhere near the ball, I think you'd have to just go, yeah, it's not a pen, is it? Otherwise, loads of pens get given. Either way, even if they went, oh, yeah, I've seen those given, I've seen them not given too, I think that's fine. I think I could, my mindset is like, bit dumb from Van Dijk. Was probably a foul, but also he's never getting to the ball. So it's probably a 50-50 one. The problem was, they were treating it like it was nailed on and going on about it for half an hour and on and on and on and on about it in commentary. Thoughts on the Everton pen decisions? Yeah, I don't really know, to be honest. I don't really have a strong opinion on it. I kind of got bored of just looking at like penalty decisions and just over-analysing those at the moment. Kind of over it.
Okay.
Kane vs Nevans is no different to the DCL one. Yeah, I think Sky should refund everyone if their games end 0-0. Agreed. What am I doing about this, chat? Shall I or shall I not sell Dornier for 25 million? It's only 30 million up front. It's 25 that could rise to 32. Shall I feed that back to my bosses? Yes, please. I think I'm going to accept it because I don't know who he is, really. And it's good money. If you pay all of his wages, you can actually have him. This one's got 0% wages, so no. I would sell, yeah. No name, he is nameless, is back in full training. That's good. Stoffels is going to go for 6.5 million. Happy days. We are going to get the elite goalkeeping coach 2020 guy. Happy days. We just spent 600k on that. Reminds me of that clip of Ancelotti being asked about Luke Garbutt and him replying, who? That was a classic. Classic clip, that one. That is so funny, really, isn't it? They got 40% of that, did they? They only got 800k. Right, Bergout's in. Does that help? Still not the best, but it does help. Now can I ask for another coach? Yes. Let's see if they can give me any more coaches, then we can continue the staff rebuild. Who is no name? He's nameless. Right, Harb for 52 million is a lovely amount of money as well. Squad numbers. Right, clear them. Number 1. What number should we give to Shelley? Number 2? He is our right back, of course. So it makes sense. Who gets number 10? Remember, Mickey DeZubs is coming in as well. Only 10 coaches is low. It is low, actually. Yeah, you're right. I don't know why I've cleared all these numbers. Winding myself up now by not having enough numbers. I want you to have number 4. I can see you getting bored after 5 numbers. It was after 2. It was actually after 2, Ollie. Jesus should be number 3. Well, number 2 because he's like the son of. I see what you've done there, yeah, with his age, but yeah. Scrap VAR, offsides, and yellow cards and red cards. Not sure that's the answer necessarily. There's no point in any signings. We can check that, can't we? I want you to be number 9 because you're our boy. I think Lamine gets number 10. I am bored now. You want 5 so you can get 5. Diamande 6. Camavinga 3 for left back. 3 because of the Trinity, also good. Father, Son, the Holy Ghost, yep. Guerrieri 19. Not sure why, but just because. Who plays right wing? No name's going to, so give him number 7. Vasquez 11. Mickey DeZubs gets 8. You can get 16. And now I am bored. Backup keeper gets 22. Same, some sports would benefit from this. Playing full contact basketball in PE when the teacher wasn't about was class. Yeah, it'd be good to watch, wouldn't it? Let's have total wipeout. The auto pick is looming loud. It is, isn't it? I don't know why I put you through this, chat. I'm sorry. Just everyone knows that I'm not going to get through this without getting bored. George Webster, 15. Do you know what? You seem a bit Jordan Henderson. You can have 14. I like 13, so you can have 17. Right, I'm bored. The other ones can just get numbers whenever. Why are we still going? I'm just trying to do it properly, all right? Right, Harb's gone already. We've got 476 million.
Follow me. Okay.
I'm just saying, we probably have the money. The one squad number purist in chat was thrilled. Yeah. Chelsea Giant guy, surely. Chuck an offer. I mean, the other one is... Is that his name? Who was his name? I thought it was Loris Diaz, but maybe it's not that. Joris? Not Loris? Joris, you're right. Our friend Robert. Robert, yes. Him, but they want... I think they're going to want about as much money. Like, he's not for sale. Whereas Robert is 200 million. 6'5" left back. More of a centre back, but can play left back, yeah. I mean, this guy's 6'2". What is the jumping reach on... They've both got... Robert's jumping reach is better. 16. Bobby. I feel like we do need to rename him because I just don't want to take any risks. Bob is better. We can't do Bob though because that's Beyond's dog, wasn't it? Bobby N. The thing is, his wages aren't that high. 200 to 242 million is quite a lot. Should we just give him like... Should we just completely give him a rebrand? As if he's in witness protection? Thoughts? No name, he is Nameless Junior. Should we go on like a can you do like a random generator? Random Spanish name generator. How do I... Watch this now come out and be something completely horrendous. And like... criminal. This is FM Ivan. Spanish character name generator. Male. Generate names. Are we ready? Guaranteed. Geronimo Phallus. Surely that means penis. First name means holy name. That's that then. That's that then. I told you it would come up with something ridiculous. Sans Gordon is great. Why am I so big? Without Gordon. Yeah. Geronimo Phallus is my vote. Right, I don't know why I'm so big. There we go. In fact, we'll go over here again. No, I'm not doing a poll because we know what happens, Ollie, and we know why you want it. Oops. All right. Ramon seems good for a CB. It's Geronimo Phallus. What do you mean? Geronimo Phallus. Full name, Geronimo Phallus. The thing is now, no one's going to come in and think that's a made-up name. They're going to think it's quite a funny name. But then it's going to be really long on all of these things. Like when you look at it, it'll say Geronimo Phallus all the way through. But right, did I make a bid? No. That's 250 million. That's 200 million. Let's do 30 and 30. That's 210 million. Just nickname him a player you don't even own. Yeah, we haven't even signed him yet. He just plays for Barca, does oh, God. Geronimo Phallus. All right, they wanted between that and that, right? So 245 million. Let's try that. We are here to buy Geronimo Phallus. Who? If it was my game, I'd just name him James Penis. Just tell it how it is. Yeah, wow. I didn't come up with it. It was the random Geronimomator. What have I said? Geronimomator. Yeah, part of the deal is he's in witness protection. We've changed his name. The random Geronimomator is a great name. Oh, look at this. Look at this. What news? What a news day. Lennon, that's nothing to do. That's not great news. No one cares about that. We've got, he's good. Top goal scorer, we got two. Yamal and Vazquez. We get some new coaches. How many do they up it to? 14. We can get 4 new coaches. We've got Jastrzemski's coming in. Just needs a work permit, which he gets in 3 days. I still think we should sign this guy, by the way. He's outrageously good. Camavinga bid, which I'm going to reject. DeZeo, Mickey DeZubs is in the building. And Cadena, the goalkeeping coach, is also in the building. Stop trying to do installments. You are richer than some countries. Yeah, but that's how you stay rich. The rich stay rich by doing installments. And then leaving to a new club. Right. What a signing this one is. I know what number you can have. I actually already teed this one up. Gerard's number for Mickey DeZubs. No, while we're here, give these guys some numbers. Brian Austin, number 20. Who am I looking at to sign in? The centre-back. Have I left the centre-back a good number? Number 13. Mickey De Giza. Mickey DeZubs, number... Oh, he hasn't got his number yet. Shall I continue? Neves can welcome him. Want you to be an advanced playmaker on support, please. I think you mean Navigator's number. Well, that is... Yeah, that's true. That's true. Let's also register him, because that is important. Does that say homegrown nation? Oh! He's homegrown in the nation as well! Get in! He came through at United! I didn't even realise! Come on! What a lovely extra little bonus that is! Yeah, João Neves, please welcome your replacement. That did happen, yeah. Even more important, that's outrageously good. How many players do you have in the Dream 11? I don't think it'll be that many. City will have both strikers because there's so many good players in this league. All right, we've got quite a few. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This Pages, I really wanted to sign him, but he's just not for sale. Frederick Pages. That's made up. That's not his real name. Oh, it is. Did he leave United for free? What, Mickey DeZubs? Did he actually? Yep. PSG got him on a free. Wow. Is Mickey DeZubs in defence on it, was he? Centre back. Can he play there? I guess he could. Could be a good left back. Now, hear me out. Hear me out. Mickey DeZubs plays left back. We sign another midfielder. Hear me out. What's stopping him? Don't sigh. Don't sigh at that. What do you mean sigh? What's stopping it? Look at him. Lol, I'm sad. Look. 12 crossing. Passing. Vision. You'd actually be unreal. Or what? Or Geronimo Phallus is you're going to say, aren't you? You're going to say Geronimo Phallus. Look how good he'd be. Tackling, marking, off the ball. Camavinga does exist. We've already got him. DeZubs left back. This is it. Mickey DeZubs plays here. Weirdly, he's not on that list. Sign the Penis Man. Penis Man's on his way. Who the hell is that? Why are you there? You don't even play for me. You played for me 4 years ago. Why are you there? Testimonial player. Right, get that was so confusing. It's the testimonial. I got it. Only those two as well. Capriel 3 and Andres. We're not calling him the Penis Man, for Christ's sake. Can we stop that immediately? Mickey DeZubs here, look. Cooks. Lamine Yamal as a CM attack.
Follow me. Okay.
Advanced playmaker works. And then you sign a striker. No, man. Imagine the poor guy getting signed as a world-class elite midfielder and now he has to explain to his mates he's signed to play left back. Yeah. Eduardo Camavinga. It literally happens in real life, okay? Out of position FC. Well, I'm just saying. Yeah, maybe we shouldn't have all of our players out of position when you can just do that, which is quite good. I mean, I could just do this as well. That's quite good as well. Right. Anyway. Everyone loves signing a striker for 200 million, though. Tell you what, there's actually a very cheap, very good striker we could sign here. Seems as the cop watched their £200 million playmaker lining up at left back. Ryan Dillon, 68 million. Goal scorer. Belgian. Another striker. Or Robin Quer. He's actually not as good. 19 finishing's nice. They say he's Trent reincarnated. Exactly. Okay, this Blasco then. This will convince you. We dropped 200 million on Blasco. He's not that good, actually, is he? I mean, he's good, but is he good? I haven't actually checked if these are interested either. What about... It's actually not that... I thought there'd be more. Who do you recommend? York? Some 43-year-old, probably. Not £200 million. Nah, didn't. He's gone for him. And then this guy. Because you have an age limit. Oh, do I? Oh, I do. Okay. There will be better ones. You're right. This guy. Or Sosa or Sousa. I mean, those are the two, aren't they? I like how Clayton's talking about a £68 million striker at cheap. I mean, when we're working in a we're on a champagne budget here, aren't we? Come on. What's all the transfer debt after these shenanigans? We don't look at that page. We never look at that page. Okay? Here's a tip. Oh, what happened there? Football Manager tip, everybody. Never look at the finances transfer debt page. Doesn't exist. Never look at it. Okay? Just, it's the rules. I don't make the rules. Those are the rules, though. Colombian striker at Chelsea, Barragan. Especially in a journeyman, yeah. You reckon we could get this guy? That's a short. Yeah, good. There's a transfer debt page. I like your style. You're doing it perfectly. What about this guy? I know that technically Top Camavinga, they do really want Camavinga. Extremely interested. Look at him. What do you mean no? That's a ridiculous bid. His wage demands seem unproblematic. Yeah, I'm not going to do that, by the way. That seems very unlikely. I've just thought we'll try it, see what they say, basically. Because look, we are once Phallus comes in and Jastrzemski, we'll still have money left over. Actually, we will still have money left over. I wanted to look at coaches. Right, we're getting there. We can get 3 more coaches. Still need another. Is there another? No. Is that all of my coaches coming in? Cadena was the last one, wasn't it? Yeah. What do you mean, no? That was very Chelsea lit. It was, wasn't it? Everyone was getting that. I mean, I'd buy a shirt. If a player didn't have a number and they just gave them a question mark on the back instead, I'd buy it. That'd be class. Yeah, I don't know why that's the top one. All right, 6-0. We have won there. Vazquez scores again. Yamal scores twice. Mickey Dezub scores on debut. Good stuff in Diamande's testimonial. Lovely, lovely stuff. Has Shelley picked up right back yet? Still half a star. Still very much makeshift. Mickey Dabes. My left back broke his leg, is out for 10 months. I signed another left back. The broken leg bloke wants assurances that the new left back isn't going to impact his playing time. No, it won't be the left back that will impact it. It will be the broken bone in your leg that will do it, PB. Just let him know that. That's my advice. Right, chat. That's another 15 million in through the door. Another 15 million to put on the fund for Teixeira. Exactly, Trucker. That's the one I was thinking of. The Zamorano 1+8. Iconic. Exactly that. We have fun, don't we? We have fun. They've not replied to my bid for Teixeira. Hundo P. Yeah, Ollie, I saw you put that in the Discord, didn't you? Not great. It's not great. Right, we spent 631 million. We've brought in some money. Yeah, look. We brought in 461 million, to be fair. It's not like we're just spending money willy-nilly. A lot of it has come in too. Right, bid for Camavinga. They're actually making much better bids now. That's a £30 million bid. They've rejected our bid for Geronimo, though. This is getting silly expensive. 257 million for Geronimo. I mean, I don't think they're getting much profit on top of that. So that's fine to go up. 147 million now. I physically convulsed when I read it. Yeah, fair. Penis Man is worth it. His name is not Penis Man. Geronimo Phallus. I would do it. We're doing it. Mickey Dezubs is in. We're here to take over, aren't we? We've got to beat Lenny. Watch us lose our first game. It's City, by the way, our first game. There is a really high chance we do all of this and lose our first game. Accepted. He actually doesn't want that much in wages. 300k a week. Doesn't want that much. Only wants to be a regular starter as well. Okay. Why do you keep returning to that particular well? I think they developed really good footballers. Because where I used to be. I signed him for them. He had 2 seasons there. And they made 8 million profit on him. Okay, they've rejected my Teixeira bid. Okay, I think he might be a no-go. That's 250 million plus Camavinga, and they've said no to it. I don't think we're going to sign him. I don't think we get him. I might stop trying. I don't think we need a striker either. We might get one a bit later on, but not right now. We've got this guy who's just not even anywhere near the squad as well. Get to be Young Player of the Year. Signing a guy for 192 million and still making profit is mental, yeah. Weak. Yeah, sorry, TSL. That is weak, isn't it? Why does Camavinga, like... I don't want to sell Camavinga. I don't want to sell him. Stop trying to make me. Game. Right, Ribeiro in... out, sorry. Centre-back leaving. I need to do my staff. Annoyingly, my goalkeeper coaches are still not the best. What do I need? Fitness coach and a set pieces coach. Let's find one more set piece coach. Is Camo last year a contract or something? Yeah, he might be. I think he is, actually. I think you're right. Let's get a 20 set pieces coach if one exists. Florian Bruns. Okay, these guys are actually set piece coaches, so bring you in. Make sure he actually signs. And then what was the other one? Was it fitness? These are just the fitness coaches down here. Oh, that's a weird photo. Just want one that's kind of good at other things too, but this guy's good at motivating. Will you be a fitness coach? He wants a lot of money. He's got me in the spotlight. You'll do. You'll do. All right. Has the rivalry between City and Liverpool got higher? Might be impossible to sign players. You'd think that. I mean, City are trying to sign Camavinga, though. But maybe it could be something to do with that, couldn't it? We just got another 10 million, by the way, or so. And we've also got another 13 million coming in. There's 400 million to spend. And our squad is looking quite strong. When are you going to become awkward at this? Hurry up. Last friendly, I think, Galatasaray. United are actually going to start Maguire and Evans, yet it'll do better than De Ligt and short ass. Yep. They're actually starting those today. What do you think the score is going to be in that? What's that? Make Geronimo Fallas offer. Yep. Yes, we do. Psycho rent, or Psycho 4 rent, I should say. Welcome in, buddy. Rent a Villa for 47 million. 3-1 Villa. Rumour it's those two, is it? Wow. Got an under 21 sports scientist. You've still got money to spend. That's mental. I know. We've got more money now than we started with. No, we're not. We started with 450 that I moved into wage budget. We've almost got the same money left that we started with. It's silly. I still think United win, although logic suggests otherwise. It does. Is it at Old Trafford? Or at Villa? When will they give up on Rashford? I know. Villa Park, is it? Oof. It'll be 0-0. John Duran will come on and he'll score. Love that United fan delusion. Ollie's not a United fan. But yeah, it seems like it in that. It does look like classic United fan delusion, but he's not. Schalke's new coach is Kies van Wonderen. Anyone here knows him. Not personally, no. You just wondering, or? Never like big clubs with a lot of money to spend. It always seemed to me like there's always not enough money. I'm not sure what you mean. Never like big clubs. Even though you've got loads of money, do you mean? United are heavily expected to lose, so they'll win naturally, yeah. That's it. That's why he thinks it's going to happen. Quick question for chat. Does anyone have a site or knowledge how to set up my database for long-term save for one club for faster loading? And there's some specs there. Just set it up as not to... You can always add leagues in as you go through, would be my thing. Okay, Geronimo's accepted us. So you start low, and then as you move each year, just go to game status or add and remove leagues and add and remove leagues in to fit where you might want to go type of thing. Like, for example, now I could probably remove some leagues that I don't want to manage in because I'm not there. Like, for example, I've not got the championship loaded this year, which I probably should in case I get relegated. If I get relegated, I get sacked, but I think I would anyway. But, like, I'm probably okay with where I am. But, yeah. Jastrzemski is in. We have another right back. This is good. Almigrin is finally going. That is good. On loan. They're going to pay all of his wages. We can give Jastrzemski a number. It can be number 12. Still no backup keeper, by the way. Oh, no, we didn't want to, did we? Still got this keeper in our first team squad, though. I've not been able to sell. I had so many leagues just so I can find and sign the random wonder kids. Yeah, I get that. If you get relegated, you should probably uninstall the game, in all fairness. Yeah. I don't think I'd have a job before the relegation was sealed either, would I? Gambling, can I show that? Can I read that out? I won't show it, actually. I'll just read it. That's ridiculous. Petuzio, is that a coach? Fitness coach. I'm not interested in a new doggy. Yeah, I knew this. I offered him more and he still accepted to stay at, what's it called? Set piece. The set piece coach decided to stay. Oh, that's mental. I prefer where you can buy your star player for like 5 million. Yeah, that's fair. Like, different courses for, you know, horses for courses, isn't it? You prefer to play the game differently to somebody else. That's fine. Right, let's offer more because apparently they don't accept unless you offer them more. Well done, you. Oh, I haven't really got much familiar. Oh, it's because I've not got the players loaded into it, have I? I was going to say, not much familiarity for our main tactic heading into the first game of the season here, but I've not got the players in at the moment. And in fact, the players I have got in can't play in those positions. Okay, good. That's good. He's no longer upset. Camavinga wants to leave. George Webster wants the new deal. What's he on? 165k a week. Flipping heck, George. I don't want to give you a new one. Such a weird thing. I just want to see how much he had. Always playing games. We don't do this. Will you play any league games in this stream? I don't know, Jonesy. Yeah, we should. To be fair, the game is in 5 days' time in game, so we will. So I want to start in the non-league. Goal is homegrown only. Can buy players under 18, so not load in the top 5 leagues and add them later when I moved up the leagues doesn't affect my game. Not really, no. Like from other around the rest of the world, you mean? And you can add players from there, just not the leagues. If you go into advanced setup, go and SYC's got a really good video on this. That would be my advice. He does saves like this all the time. He's got a video that explains how he sets his leagues up for his computer type thing, and you'll be able to use that. 9-1 friendly win. Can Shelley play right back yet? Still no. Ugh. 9-1 versus Gala. Jesus was in net. Jesus was in net. We won 9-1 against Galatasaray there, by the way. That's quite a good sign, isn't it? They're not that bad for us to be winning 9-1. We've got ridiculous players. Yes, Party Banana, yes. You can go, yeah. Oh, right, we've got another 25 million, 17 million right now, 25 million coming in. Can go to 32 as well. I don't know. Well, who are we waiting on here? We're just waiting on Phallus, aren't we? When was that work permit decided, by the way? Do we get him before the City game? 7th. So 2 days, we do get him before the City game. And then once we played City, I think we'll look at what we've got left and go from there. Selling dead wood. Yeah, plenty of it has sold. We've still got more value here, look. I might loan you. You need to pay me his wages, though. Yes, Party Banana. Yes, Ollie. All sentences you never expected to hear. It's so silly, isn't it? Can't wait for FM25. I want to get started. 51 days to go. Christmas and New Year holidays are going to be so wild. Play FM, watch Premier League, box day, continue playing FM. Those were the days. That's what I remember doing that. Yep. Playing FM, watching all the... Yeah, they are good. Don't celebrate Phallus prematurely. Never. You never should. All right, I can get money for you as well, I think. Right, Phallus in 2 days. Of course, we've added a new name in, and it's Geronimo Phallus. Oh, good. Our training facilities have been upgraded. I assume that's everything now. Yeah, we're pretty much at the top as where we can be. Captain, I think we should probably keep it as Jan Evers. I don't know if he's going to be a starter though. Mickey DeZubs is a very good captain. He doesn't recommend that Diamande's kept, though. You got it? Oh, good. I think we'll just keep it like this. I don't want to rock the boat too much at the moment. Heated rivalry developing. Oh, look. A new, slightly more dynamic rivalry is happening here between Liverpool City. This is what that means, right, when you get this news article. Liverpool's rivalry with Man City continues to develop, and Man City are now considered to be Liverpool's fiercest rivals. Here we go. Oh, and Spurs. Weirdly. And Spurs. Why is my game taking ages to load anything now? Nothing is more frustrating after you take over the club than 34-year-old player taking half the wage budget. Yeah, it's annoying, isn't it? Right, we've got bids for Busto. Let's do the Boca Juniors one. It's less up front, actually. 4.7, 4.8. Okay, I'm going to accept this one. Just because it's 8 million up front compared to 4. And then if we offer him out for 8 mil, thank you, Transfer Goblin. 8 mil, maybe we'll get a straight 8 mid one. Yeah, Boca or Luton. All right, we've got, there we go. We've got actual bids now. So we have got, this is a bona fide auction going on right now. Reject all of the other ones. Go and reject that weird Luton bid. Offer him out for, let's say, 10. Not Bono. You all right today, Magical? Oh, yeah. New gen CDMs in Argentina is definitely a thing. Why have you blocked that then? You can only have one set piece. You've got 19 set pieces. You've got 20, haven't you? 4 tactical knowledge. Is that going to bring him down? Who should I choose here? Austin with 19 and then 10 tactical and then these. Or Kyle with 20 but only 4 tactical knowledge but 20 motivating. 50. These are quite good too. I thought you could have more than one set piece, coach. Apparently you can't. Goblin brings auction. It does, doesn't it? What would you do here? McPhee or Walton? is. I guess keeping McPhee makes more sense because it costs 2.3 mil as well. Cancel it. We'll come back to that if we find one that's better in all regards, won't we? The regen is not a human. This is true. Is that a bid that I've not done anything with yet? Did I accept it? Spurs. I can reject Spurs as well, can't I? There we go. Got the flashbacks, yeah. All right, Mendes, our boy Mendes. Very good. Very good defender. Has just gone for 55 million. Right, tomorrow, this is, we're almost there. This is Geronimo Phallus Day. We're almost there. Up the Geronimo Phallus. This is it. Has he arrived? A bit early. It's 8 AM. I'm at the ground waiting for him. Is this it? He's here. And he's perfect. Shelley is wanted by Al Nasser. William Saliba. Did we buy Saliba from Lenny? Right. Geronimo Phallus is here. We've just spent 149 million. 257 million in total. He's here and he's perfect. Phallus has arrived. Right, give him the... We need to make sure he knows the language. Number 13, I guess, is the only number I can give him here. Welcome. No, I'm not calling him that. Get him registered. That's important. And you, Jastrzemski. I need 8 players trained in England. I need to remove someone. Who are all the rubbish players that I've still got registered here? Bernard, or where's the other keeper? Gaston. And put... Well, I don't even need to put you in, do you? I just leave it free. There we go. Yes, Ollie. Right. Neves can welcome you as well. That'd be lovely. This is our new centre-back. The thing is, Diamande now doesn't play, or this guy plays... He can't actually play left-back yet. I don't know if I actually want to... Do I want to trade him to play left-back? Or do I just usually just use him at centre-back? Him and Ran, as a couple... Not as a couple, you know what I mean. As a tag team, as a duo, is pretty special. Why are they only 4 stars on here? I guess because I've just got so many good ones. He's better at cover. Okay, that's fine. One day we may erect a statue in his honour. We may. One day. And then Camavinga in here, maybe. Our star ratings look lower now, but I think it's just because of we've got so many good players. And they'll go back up in form, won't they? But like, Mickey DeZub's here. Pat Painter here. Jesus here. I think for this game, I think we play Jastrzemski, don't we? If it's City at home. Shelley on the bench. I think it makes sense for Shelley on the bench. And then I don't really know what to do for first game of the season here. Where's No Name? Here's Nameless. Because these guys can't play in these positions yet. I don't really want them to be learning during a game against City. So maybe just play them like this to start with. And then we work it out in other games. I think this is the team. Got some good bench players too. F.A. Chan. Diamande. Keeper goes on the bench here, which is Darren. This is a midfield change. So George and Zhao. Gurrieri. Ruggieri is not a bench player. I don't think if we need him on the bench now, though. Maybe we got space for him. Tamiao and then Brian are the 2 strikers. Something like that, anyway. Do we get 9 subs? Yeah, I think it is 9 subs. Right, anyway, let's continue. Let's go and play this first game. What's that a bid for? Press the loan bid, that's fine. Shadab Smallwood is a great name. It's like the opposite of Geronimo Phallus, isn't it? Shadab Smallwood. Ah, we have fun. Right.
You can go to any of these as long as they are squad player. No, you can't go to any of these. You can go to Vitesse. Because important player. Looking at it, I'd get another forward option like Guerrieri can play all three positions. Well, I mean, everybody's in now, and we've got 253 million. So I don't disagree that someone who can play across the front three / striker is not the worst. Escaralia, play both sides. Very cheap for how good he is. Today we examine the origin of family names. You wouldn't get this content on the one show, exactly. Rumours that the CB partnership for United is Maguire and Evans. Yeah, someone said that before. KTB. That is terrifying, really, isn't it? They'll probably still win now. I don't hate this. Escaralia for 50 odd mil. Do you actually, though, Ollie? Do you actually? PB Smoothie, thank you very much for the brand new tier 1. What a legend. Thank you for subscribing. Appreciate it. Thank you for everyone who is subscribed at the moment as well. I appreciate you. That's actually not a bad deal, I don't think. What is that? Big matches. Big matches and injury prone. No, but he does do a job. Well, the other option is we go big on it, but it's whether we want them to be a starter or not. Probably Minu is at Wolves, by the way.
Okay.
Went for 18 million ages ago as well. It's like, otherwise you could do Rugland. He can play in all of them. Actually can't play left, which is where you'd actually want him. More expensive though. Yeah, Minu is rubbish. Sosa, just injured all the time. Apparently doesn't have... That must be an old thing. No, it's new. Apparently isn't injury prone. Look at his injury history. How is he not? But again, way more money. Minor detail, yeah. Let me just see if see if there's anyone that we've always wanted that's on here. He isn't injury prone, just unlucky. Yeah, a lot. Saka's on there. Quite cheap. Comparatively. Escaralia is the one that stands out with this price. All this Ryan Dillon. Can't play the other positions though. Junior Creepy's very real. Who's this guy? Samir Sharifi. Yeah, Saka's real as well. Sharifi's way expensive, but he's got the A+. What's it called? Scout report, which is why I looked at him. Nicola Nesse? Kotric, I think would be too expensive, but Kotric might be a shout actually, just thinking about it. Oh, I know someone, Ollie. What about the Argentinian guy that we couldn't sign because we couldn't register him that cost like 5 million? As a striker option. He's 6'4", 21. Look how good. Why has no one else signed him? Circle Bruges want him. Does that mean he's a bit rubbish? He's very me, isn't he? Like, why not?
Follow me. Okay.
Argentine with a German surname, sus. It's not sus. It's quite obvious what's happened there. It's not suspicious when you know exactly what's happened. Does he still have the release clause? 9 million. 9 million. Let's just do that. Pace is marginally off-brand, yeah. He might get better, though. Ugh, look at his wages. Jesus. I know, Lucas. I was just thinking that. I hope you are, my friend. Welcome back. Was just thinking that. Okay, it wants to be a regular starter. This might be an issue down the line. Right. I just missed him. What does he look like? He's the one, you know him, Ollie. He's the one that we were going to sign for Atletico, but he was Argentinian, so we just couldn't, we wouldn't be able to register him. But he's super cheap at Boca. Full-time job, so I'm a busy man. Glad to hear that, Lucas. Hopefully it's all going well, though. I'm glad you're well. Not sus, just straight up guilty. Exactly. Well, his ancestors were, perhaps, rather than him. It's just, you know, I'm sure him as a 21-year-old made-up human, it's not his fault. Just like, yeah, we are. Deech is I'm gonna try and sign him. Regular starter, regular starter, regular starter. Love that from you guys. Love that from you guys. But can only play striker. He can. So we could still look for a winger as well, but he is good. Right, let's play a game. Come on. It's got to be time. We're going to lose this game as well. Been 2 weekend days worth of streaming to build up to this first game of the season. We're going to lose because City are really good. Not on Twitch, surely. I had to go get stuck in a traffic jam. Did Bobby N sign? Don't know who that is. He doesn't exist anymore. Chat, you need to let Leone know what's happened there because Bobby N doesn't exist anymore. All this build up for a 0-0. Quite possibly. Oh, you mean Geronimo Phallus? Geronimo Phallus signed. Just didn't want to type it fair. No. He's got a new name. It's Geronimo Phallus. You were here for that, were you? Okay. Just didn't want to type that. Fair enough. Bobby N, you're going to go with that. Okay, fair enough. Boom, boom, boom. Dun, 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 dun. Right, we're approaching our first Liverpool game. This is it. You reckon Hard plays? He might. Who's City manager? Great question. Who is City manager? City. It is. Of course it is. De Zerbi. He's a real big villain, isn't he? De Zerbi. Did they win the league last year? Or did United win it? United won it. United won it. We did finish 17 points behind these. So they should be favourites, really. Aston Villa signed 1986. Yes, they did. Yes, they did. Ren, 1986. To give him his full name. Jesus, he's expensive now. That's funny. He's not a villain. I see what you've done there. Yep. Ah. Well, it's a good job we signed DeZeo, Mickey DeZubs, because João Neves is injured now. Buy me. You've just signed for Villa. I can't buy you. Yeah, just number 1986. If they haven't given him number 86, then what is going on? What number have they given him? 20. What's the point? What is the point? Boom. Okay, expectations. Fitness 9, the game does not lie. It's game day, everybody. Right. Tottenham have also made a Deech offer. Of course they have, now that we've made one. Of course they have. Pull up his wages a little bit. Sits there, look, no bids on him at all until I bid and then another team bid. Okay, we need to pick this team. João Neves needs to come out of the squad because he's injured. We can put... I'm going to put Ruggeri in there. Do we have... I think we did pick the team. I think we're going to go with this. I assume Shelley can't play there yet. No, and I assume you can't play on the other... Oh, you actually can. You're awkward there. What does that mean? Still only half a star. Okay. Who knows if I've done set pieces and everything? Tell you what we need to make sure we do. Load in Pav's set pieces. Done. He's awkward. Yeah, he's awkward. All right. quite an attacking setup to go and play City, but it's going to be fun. Who's going to be captain? I want Mickey the Zubs to be captain. Why? You are actually a good captain, aren't you? But you're third. Yes, Nerdiverse? Right. Geronimo Fallis is lacking in match sharpness. You'll be all right, I'm sure. We've got Diamande on the bench if needed. You're the captain. I see. Thank you. Look at me. I'm the captain now. The Zub's a good captain, yeah. Then the first game is against Arsenal, it is. But it's City at home, which is still a pretty big game, isn't it? Let's have a look at their team. But they got... There he is, yeah. Their team's a joke. This Stephen Finn... I mean, the whole team is... They're really good. There's a Celeriac on the bench, look. They destroyed us in the Champions League last year with Atletico. And that was a good Atletico team. So, we will see. We'll see what we've got. Hang on. What are we hanging on about? Can't hang on. We're underway. How old's Guardiola? I imagine quite old at this stage. 33. Yeah, Lewis Williams is a joke too. Yep. Right, here we go. They're playing a 4-2-3-1. We're playing a 4-2-4 thing. Come on, the lads. Let's have a good start. Basically on his deathbed, I know. Great game. We've had a yellow. Great game so far. No shots. We've had a shot. We've had a shot. You have a guy with the same name? You probably will, yeah. It'll probably be a face in the game, won't it? Got another... No, we don't. There's just no name sticking his leg out. We've got a corner. Vasquez to swing it in. In-swinger. Geronimo Fallis! What a beginning for the penis man! Get in! What a ridiculous sentence. What? I want to do this for a job. What? You know when you just catch yourself and you realise, like, I've just shouted that. Cat's downstairs. That was a real outer body moment where I saw myself. I was looking in at myself as I shouted that, and just really weird moment. Go on. Oh, he's missed. He's missed. Someone's teacher that. That should have been 2. We just missed an open goal. Things are going well, but you're capable of even better. Okay. Thinks you're streaming on a very different platform. Yep. Can only imagine what it'd be like if you're full time. Yeah, this is true. We've had a good half there, though. Chance for them. Free kick. Sorry, what just happened? Who did that bounce off? Did this just hit? Oh, it hits Vasquez. He actually chests it back, I think. Can you tell me your opinion on FM25? I'll tell you my opinion when I've seen it. At the moment, we barely know it exists. So I'll tell you when we've seen it. And when I've played it, maybe. Yamal, come on then. Let's get a second. Dezeo, Mickey the Zubs. Get an assist on your debut. It's gone in. He's offside. He's offside. He's offside. Okay. He's offside. There is a video on my general thoughts, but I don't know much about it yet. Can't believe the first goal on the Clates era was by Fallis. His name is. Naruse offside. Half an hour to play. Really would like a second goal because City are dangerous. Jastrzemski, Yamal. Go and do something silly for us. Go on. Oh, he's beat his man. Pat Painter. Mickey the Zubs. No name. He's put it wide. He's put it wide. Why did he put it wide? Right. Let's do subs. Who is... Camavinga's not doing great. Ruggeri's going to come on. Should be solid at left back. No name is nameless. Not doing great too. So... Guerrieri's going to come on there. 95-year-old Foden off the bench. Yep. He is on. They put Guardiola into midfield as well. 15 to play. Not 10. Don't know why I said 10. Pat Painter's a bit tired. He's not tired, actually. Who's the change here? Pat Painter's not playing great. He's on a yellow, which I'm just worried about. I'm going to do a thing. Kakota, that's actually a really good idea. Breezy, are you here? We need an emote. Your Miles picked it up from a corner here. Highlight still going after our corner. Rigeri Gurrieri. That's a lovely little rhyme. Luca Ran's in midfield, by the way. Oh, he's almost scored. He's almost scored. Oh, yeah, he went to the shops. Does it need to be a P or maybe like a shape in the inside the Superman thing? Gonna get Meow on. Just to try and see the clock down. If I wasn't at a service station in Belgium, I'd make it. That's fair. Oh, God, we're not doing... There will never be a village... No, we're not putting a village art as an emote. It's not happening. I know it's going to happen now. He's offside, surely. He's got to be. The flag is actually down. Gurrieri might have given us the confirmed 3 points here. He looked offside to me, though. He's on! Gurrieri debut goal. We're going to beat City in our first game. This is excellent. Get in. Vasquez into Gurrieri. 2-0. What a beginning. He's on. He was very on, wasn't he, actually? Yeah, you're right. It just seemed like it's one of the... Like, the animation looked like it was. Has Leone just done... I mean, to be fair, Leone's just done this very quickly. We could just use that for I don't know if I want to lean into calling him Penis Man. I mean, Leone's just found that, sorry. We've won 2-0 there, though. We've beaten City first game of the season. Penis Man has scored. I mean, Geronimo Fallis scored. We're off to winning ways. That is lovely. Leeds 6-2, Villa 5-2. Lenny gets off to a winning start too. A 3-0 win for Lenny against Reading. Of course he gets Reading at home. We just need the tip of a shape in, right. I'm just going to keep an eye on Discord because I think Village is making something. Debut goals for Penis Man and Gurrieri. Clean sheet for Jesus and the right back. Yep. It's a good start, that. Gurrieri scores on another debut. He's now made debuts for us for Anderlecht, Feyenoord, Atletico and Liverpool. Don't know if he scored on the other ones, but it's our fourth team that we've had him. We actually bought him for less this time as well. I hope he'd like me. Lenny is a manager. Oh, yeah. Lenny's Arsenal manager. He's the best manager on the game. What have Arsenal done business-wise? Any transfers? They spent 100 mil. Quite sensible, really. Fury and Timber left on a free. They signed Alvis Correa. Quite good. From Cape Verde. That's fun. Yep, exactly, Leone, exactly. Call him the unit, Mr. Pickle. Rod Hardwood. No, we've already got a Smallwood at the club. Shadab Smallwood. 35-year-old dog. Is that a record? I think it might be, yep. Well done, lads. Very happy with that first win. Because we dominated as well, which is always the nice thing. And set pieces that I just loaded in a second before the game seemed to work because Geronimo scores one. Look at the eyebrows on the lad. Look at the eyebrows. Surely these get improved for 25. Surely. We can't be looking at players that look like that. What is that? What is that on his face? Is the Cranchar to your Redknapp? Yeah. I guess he is, because a lot of the other ones haven't made it to Liverpool. And he has. Sweeper keeper. I think it's sweeper keeper support, isn't it, we play?
Follow me. Okay.
Wing back supports, ball playing defenders defends. So wing back support, ball playing defender defend, ball playing defender defend. Imagine him in a tux sitting on the sidelines wagging then when winning and then barking when his team are losing. It's exactly like that. Eyebrows will be removed. Thanks, Clates. You're welcome. I said fixed, not removed. Ball winning midfielder. Is it defend? Support. AP support. Ball winning midfielder. Why are you a ball winning midfielder as well? Wing back support. Ball winning midfielder support. Next save challenge, the unibrows. Only new gens with touching eyebrows. I don't know if that's going to be... I'm hoping that won't be the case in FM25. It might be harder. In all the noise about his second name being Phallus, the first name of Geronimo has gone underrated. It really has, hasn't it, Lawless? Yeah. Can't fix, removed. Okay. That's true, actually, Maris. That actually makes sense. That's true. They also fixed international AK removed. Yeah, got you. See what you say. I see what you mean. I understand. I understand. Very close to ginormous, isn't it, Geronimo? You signed a 16-year-old wonder kid from Ivory Coast and he had a haircut resembling Mr. Burns. Please, dear God, I hope this is a thing of the past in FM25. I mean, Bruno Cruz that we signed last year, it kind of bothered me that he was 19 when we signed him. And he's so bold. I mean, it happens, but so bold. We signed him at 19. Village has done it. Oh, God. And it's weak even for Village's... It's weak even for Village's standards. Oh, my word. That does not bode well. Where has he put it? It's certainly Village art. Yes. Yeah, it's not great like. Oh, he's put it in Journeyman. Yeah, got it. It's just 3 aubergines made to look like a pea. They're aubergines. They're aubergines. Also, how am I supposed to use that as an emote? Just a square. A square that has made with AI photo editor at the bottom of it as well. Like what? I'm not using. Oh God, I am, aren't I? That's the emote, isn't it? I don't think I've got a space, have I? What is this stream?
Follow me. Okay.
If you don't subscribe so that you get to use that emote, then surely nothing can convince you. Surely. Viewer rewards emotes. I don't know. I might have to remove an actual one. I am. Unless you animate it. No, please don't do that, actually. Please don't do that. I don't know what to remove. I don't know. Megson, we could do tier 2. I could tier 2 it, actually. There's a space tier 2. All right, I'll just pop it in there for now. I haven't even saved it yet. Then again, you're right, actually. Tier 2, because then it really will try and get people to go to subscribe at tier 2. Because surely this is what people subscribe for. I don't know if it's the right size or what. Not even a PNG. I'm having to do actual admin on it now as well. I wish I wasn't doing this. It's massive. For Christ's sake. Now look what you made me say. P-Man.
Okay.
P-Man. Clate's P-Man. That's the emote. Feel free. Use it if you want. Yeah, we're making village art and emote for this time. It's a tier 2. You have to be a tier 2, by the way. Joining to talks of penis spam. I really don't know what I'm joining to each week. Honestly. You don't know what to expect. I have to sit here for the whole time every week. I have no idea what to expect. There you go. Leonie's used it. Look at that. It's so bad. Oh, good. You don't want a new deal. That's good. Well, I've got United in 3 days. Probably rest the team a little bit. It's awful. I love it. Exactly. Village, if you manage to convince one person to become a tier 2 sub for that emote, I will make you a VIP. I've just realised I didn't paint the centre of the P in yellow. Nope. No, it's awful. It's still just white in the middle. Like, the, the middle of the P inside is white still. Yeah, so we didn't like the name Robert Niegra as a name because of it felt a bit dicey at times. So we used a Spanish name generator to rename him. Geronimo Phallus obviously won. So now he's Penis Man. Hence the emote. Out of context gold. It is, isn't it? I think white P means you're well hydrated. I think you're right, actually, there, Spencer. Yeah. Right, Newcastle have won. They played Sunderland first game of the season. That's huge. Imagine that as an opening day game. Gone from racy to just smut. Yeah. Right, Horton here's a who. He's joined as a sports scientist. Atletico made a bid for this centre-back. I don't want Udogi. I don't want him. How can I tell them I'm not interested? Right, Busto's going to Porto for 8 million. That's fine. Busto really is on brand as well, isn't it? The jokes write themselves. Right, UEFA Super Cup. Let's see if we can go and win a Super Cup. Win a trophy here at Liverpool. That'd be lovely. Haaland has scored goals for Atletico, clearly, on the opening day in Spain. I've got an entire folder for Jason Tyndall now. Excellent. Loan bids, squad player, reject. Deesh is joining us. He's chosen us. Good. We are getting a new striker as well then. Oh, no. If you rotate it, I see what you've done there. Yep. I see what you've done there. Burning through the Babylon. I should say, having met Tyndall, he was a lovely guy. Yeah, this is the thing. I bet he probably is. He probably is. But yeah, was he as orange in person? He wasn't back then. So he's in his orange era now, though. So maybe this is when he'd become a little bit more of a less nice guy. I'm sure he's lovely. All right. Let's go with... We can have some extra sub players here. So, Pelletier, Domingos, Valeri on the bench. Poor Graham Fraser. He became orange when he became the Bournemouth manager. Pete Tyndall orange era was Bournemouth manager. It was, yeah. Do I rotate at all here? Camavinga didn't have a good game, did he? Probably not. Still can't play there. Can Shelley play right back yet? Still no. If it wasn't United, I'd play Shelley in this, but no. All right, we're doing the same team again. Chance to win a trophy. Random question. What do you think of sports? What do you think Sports Interactive adjust the probability of a player being bald, considering the increasing use of hairline surgery? No. At least I hope not. I hope that's not where they're focusing their attentions right now. And you think there's that much attention to detail? I'm just not sure. Oh my word, he's at the post. That was a great free kick. Naruse can take free kicks. They actually got rid of international management to work on that feature specifically. Excellent. I want to tell my players to get a hair transplant. Yeah. Free kicks are 16. He is good at free kicks. Love that. But going to Turkey has a 50% chance of getting hair. Yeah. If you go and look at the Turkish league, no bald players. My game has been delayed so they can adjust the amount of baldness. Yes. Listen, we wanted them to like focus on the details, didn't we? Look at this run from Naruse. Gone for a throw-in. That was a shot that went for a throw from there. If not women's football, we could have a probability of player being bold adjusted. Yep. Does the boldness go into the women's game? Do you reckon that the women are going to come out looking like the women new gens are going to be interesting to see as well, aren't they? Because the male new gens certainly don't look human. I'd like to see what the female ones do. Proven that if you get a hair transplant at Arsenal, you have a 50% chance of becoming elite. Yep. Right, half time it's 0-0, which is fine. We've had more shots. Not playing amazingly, but nor are they. They're playing that Page's right wing now, look. I'm avoiding FM community for this new game. Yeah, Spencer, that's a good shout. Male face models with long hair is my bet. Well, we've got female new gen faces in the game already for staff members, haven't we? So it won't. I don't think that'll be the case. I'm sure they'll be fine, and hopefully they're going to be improved anyway. No name. He is nameless. No name. He is nameless. He's a goal scorer though. Get in. Get in. 1-0 after 70. We can now try and see this one through, and hopefully get ourselves a trophy. This is a great goal, by the way. Just dribbles it all the way around. Look, just keeps going. Till he scores on his right foot. Right, subs. Tired. He's very tired, but he's now playing well, so I'll keep him on for a minute. Vasquez is also tired. The Gurrieri is a good swap for him. Gonna play you. He's on. He's on. Sorry, what? Hi, mate. This last year, your uncle forgot to do his road tax on his car. Did you remind Ian this year? Very easy to forget, given the road tax is £0. Still have to sort it. Who's Ian? Okay. Twitch is a weird place, isn't it? Hi, Ben. Hi, Ben. Maguire and Evans is better than Delict and Martinez. It will be today, for sure, won't it? It's just the way that these things happen. It will be. I don't know what's going on, to be honest. I don't know. Ian's your uncle, clearly. There was one new gen placeholder image in the screenshots for FM25. Looks an improvement at least. It was. I think if they look like that, then it'll be good, I think. I'd be happy with those. I think they look really good. People will still be upset because people always are, but I think they looked quite good. Who shall I play left wing here? You, and swap with you. Like that. It was the Cozier Dewberry one, isn't it? What's the maximum amount of players you like to have in your club? In the club, no maximum. In the first team squad, about 24, 25 max, I'd say. 23 ideal. Maybe, yeah, no, maybe a couple more than that. Too many I don't like. Go on, Shelley. Go on, Shelley. Ah, Shelley from right back, everybody. Yes, I did play Shelley at right back, even though we have a chance of winning a trophy. Which we've won, by the way. Which we've won. We've played 2 games today, and we've won a trophy. Lovely. Lovely. That is Mickey DeZubs, who's got the trophy in his hand, by the way. Our new number 8. Wow, look at them. What a game. They're in the Oceania foam party currently. Why are their legs sinking into the floor? What a game. What a game, everybody. They're at a foam party. Anyway, good win. Nice win. Well done, lads. They are actually paying Lenny a lot. He gets paid very well, especially for a dog. Right, chat. We've won the Super Cup. Why are most of them not on the platform? Not sure. Why are most of them in the platform? Not sure. Community complaining about literally everything in the game is just expected at this point. It is, isn't it? We've won another trophy there. That is lovely. We love to win things. Crester's off to PSV. That's a good one for him. We will be back probably next weekend. Maybe at some point before that. We'll be back soon to continue this season. I might play a few more games and make a bit more progress. One thing is, we've got this Deech coming in. We will still have money to spend, so we'll have a little think about that. But thank you very much. This weekend streams have been real Real fun. Lots of fun from everybody. So thank you for hanging out. Thank you for all the resubs and all the follows as well. Very, very kind of you. And we love it. Yeah, Nikki, we've talked about that already. We've talked about that. It's a good start. It's been a good start. Let's if we do a raid, I'll see if there's a raid about. If we do a raid, I just need you to write Geronimo Phallus in the next stream, okay? Is Kounde good in game? Yeah, probably. Not sure. Anyway, chat, thanks for watching. Have a lovely rest of your day. Wave goodbye. Goodbye now. Bye-bye. See you later. Have a lovely rest of your Sundays. Bye. Bye-bye. Enjoy. Love you lots. Bye-bye.